That go for anybody. Back to the street. Back to the street. Go for anybody.
CityBoys. Definitely, I've been hearing a lot of really good stuff about you guys, and I'm really glad to be a part of it.
Get these Brazilian shot glasses at smokealoutrecords.com, baby, and have a shot with Bar Talk.
Music, I let the music do the talking. The beat will tell me what to put to it.
Yo, what's up, this is Wax, and you are now listening to and watching Bar Talk. I want to let you know you tune in to Bar Talk TV. Holla at your boy, Arizona.
Yo, what up? It's $100 from 975 The Vibe. Shout out to Bar Talk TV.
Bar Talk TV, motherfucker, y'all better tune in.
You are now watching Bar Talk TV.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Yo, what up? CityBoys in this motherfucker. I'm Explicit, Jacob Romo, DJ DreDay.
What up, though?
Where the fuck we at?
We in downtown Hollywood.
What up, Motor?
What up, though?
What up, Sabrina?
Hollywood.
Put your cups in the air. Let's go. Matter of fact, I need a cup.
Where's your cup at?
I don't fucking know, but I need one.
We warning you like 5 minutes before we started.
I need one, man.
Oh, Henny. Thanks to Richard Lee, got me on Henny.
Richard Lee in this motherfucker. Hey, so we out here in the city of Angels. Damn, we a long way from home.
There we go. Much
Long
better.
fucking way.
A long way
It's a
from
long
home.
ass drive, huh?
Long way from home. Man, life is good. Life's good. How's California treating y'all? Good?
Oh man, we out here just working, man.
Like a
Working,
motherfucker.
working, man. A good vibe. The studio.
Work
session
on top
today.
of work.
Yeah, work.
We're doing it right, though.
Oh yeah.
We're doing it hella right. Shout out to all our fans, all our loved ones. We appreciate the prayers. We appreciate the positive energy. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your comments. Thanks for your shares. Don't forget to share the link. You know the motherfucking drill. Grab your drink and get in sync with Bar Talk TV. Y'all know what's up. Matter of fact, I better practice what the fuck I preach. Where the fuck my cup?
I know. Damn.
Bartender!
You want some?
Nah, it's a fucking fireball.
What the fuck, Danielle?
Henny.
Is that Hennessy and the energy and Hennessy?
Energy and Hennessy.
I'm good. I'll pass it later. Yeah. I appreciate you. I'll get my own cup right now in
Cheers,
a
brother.
minute.
Cheers, cheers.
CityBoys West.
We out here.
CityBoys, Bar Talk TV.
Talk.
Live
Yo.
from LA, motherfucker. Let's go.
We out here.
I know we coming out a little later than normal, but hell, we had shit to do.
Be in the
We're
comments. You guys can win some prizes from our sponsors.
We've been working, man. We've been working.
Excuse us for a second. We're still sharing if you guys
Share,
know
y'all.
what we're doing.
Share it.
Make sure I share this.
Share it.
Make sure I
one
share
time
Share.
real quick.
This episode, these next episodes is gonna be wow. That's all I'm gonna say. Great stories, good people that's gonna be coming through. Something you want to tune into because, like I said, we on Bar Talk TV, City
I
Boys
appreciate
West
you.
Edition, downtown LA.
Damn, those braids look
Yeah,
good.
I
What's
know.
that? Is that Versace on your head?
Yeah. You already
You
know.
got
Shout,
Versace on your head, Drake?
yeah, shout out to Nikki Post Salon.
Damn.
Check them out. Post styling on
Hey, turn that down. Turn it down.
on Instagram.
Turn
On
that down,
Instagram.
Motor,
Make sure you follow. Make sure you follow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to the Tucktown 520, which means we always keep it in 100 because that's what 520 is add up to, baby. Y'all know what's up. Everybody out there in the desert, we love y'all. Share the motherfucking link. Let's go.
Yep.
Want to run an ad for my sponsor so we can get this motherfucker rolling?
I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
The lighting.
Hey, what up, everybody? This is B Breezy with Bar Talk TV, and I got the owner here of Pecans Wings and Things. So Jeremiah, what sets you apart from all these other wing places out here?
I would say it's my flavors. And not just my flavors, but also how I make them. First things off top is that I do make all my sauces from scratch. So, you know, daily. Made to order daily. No sauces get kept overnight, you know. And to me, with the chicken wings at the beginning, is anybody can drop a chicken wing in some grease or put them on the grill, but to me, it's all about the sauce. And my sauces are made from scratch. On top of that, I feel, you know, it's just my flavors, you know. Michelada wings.
Michelada wings?
Michelada wings.
I want to try those.
So Michelada wings, I got the cilantro lime jalapeno wings. I got bacon wrap wings. Birria wings. Birria wings. Yeah, we'll talk about that. It's the flavor, you know, it's just doing something different that you're not seeing, that you can't get from anywhere else around us right now. So, you know, that's what I feel would set me apart right now from, you know, all these other wing places.
Yeah, I agree. So Jeremiah, tell us, where can we find these wings at?
It's going to be 20% military discount. You guys will be the first to know.
Bar Talk TV, y'all.
What's going on?
Here we go. We back.
Yo, shout out to Pecad's Wings and Things. Thanks for being an official sponsor, Bar Talk TV. Y'all need your wings tomorrow. All right?
Yeah.
Y'all know
We're
what to
gonna give
do.
away 12 wings today. To do that.
Hey.
Yeah, let's give away 12
we'll let our guests pick randomly from the people in the comments.
All right, that sounds like a winning idea. I could function with that. One moment, I'm gonna share this link. How about we run another commercial so we can keep sharing the link?
Yeah, so
and
that
do what
was
we do.
Pecad's
Bar
Wings
Talk
and
TV.
Things.
Y'all, thanks for tuning in. Let's go.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm Dre, the one-legged chef, the one-legged DJ, and this is Dre Seafood and Barbecue. You can't come here without trying my food. We have my 5-layer barbecue cup. Comes with mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, barbecue baked beans, veggies, nacho cheese on it, your choice of meat, hot Cheetos or regular Cheetos, and also has bacon on it, pulled pork sandwich with Cajun coleslaw, your choice of barbecue sauce with barbecue baked beans, mac and cheese. Next, we have a rib plate with barbecue ribs that are smoked for 8 hours. Low and slow, that's how we like to do it, with mac and cheese and barbecue baked beans. Next, we have my famous New Orleans shrimp broil. You can get the flavors. I got tahini, I got garlic, I got lemon pepper, I got Cajun, I got hot. I can go as hot as you want it. We have my rib and chicken plate. Barbecue chicken, smoked low and slow for 5 hours. Also, you have my ribs that were smoked for 12 hours. You also get mac and cheese and barbecue baked beans. You have New Mexico green chili nacho cheese on top of tortilla chips with brisket, jalapeno, spicy barbecue, or original barbecue, my loaded mac and cheese. New Mexico green chili, nacho cheese, mac and cheese with brisket, and your choice of spicy barbecue or original barbecue. I'm letting you know that I'm the original Arizona barbecue. I'm bringing Mexican flavor and barbecue flavor together. They had a baby, and that's where you get Dre Seafood and Barbecue, the original Arizona barbecue. Little heat, little sweet. We want all the smoke. Bring the smoke.
Add you one in there. Yo, we back. Shout out to Dre Seafood and Barbecue.
Shout out to Dre Seafood and Barbecue.
My dog, Dre.
Them loaded nachos though. Woo!
Oh man, the seafood though.
Oh shit,
Seafood boys.
man. Yeah, for sure. Yo, what up, LA? How y'all doing? What's up, Hollywood? All right, it's time to put this motherfucking phone down and get rocking and rolling. We got a very, 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 very special guest tonight.
Oh yeah, we do.
Very special guest tonight. We got a whole lot to talk about. Got a whole lot of learning to do. Why don't you introduce our guest, Trey?
Oh man, I'd like to introduce a very close friend of mine, as well as actor, dancer, streamer, funny guy, good person, good human being. I'm glad that he's able to be here with us on live on Bar Talk TV. I'd like to welcome Terrence Green himself. Terrence, come on.
Terrence motherfucking Green!
Damn,
Hey,
that's the
man, what an intro. What's up, my guy?
Appreciate you.
Thank
With
you for
the
coming on the
intro.
show, man. I appreciate you being here.
Hey, you know, we in LA, so you know we had to go Hollywood with our Bar Talk TV interview here. Hey, man, thanks for coming down from North Hollywood, coming down to downtown LA,
You already know.
and kicking it with the City Boys and Bar Talk.
It's fam.
Cheers.
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 Yes.
Cheers,
Get your
cheers.
drink. Get in sync.
Bar Talk.
Bar
Yeah,
Talk
drink,
TV.
get in sync. I like that.
Hey, Nick, HD Tripper. Appreciate you tuning in, my guy. Thank you. Feel free to ask questions, anything you want to know about Mr. Green here. Thank you to Richard Lee. We got Richard Lee in the motherfucking house. He hit 100,000 streams on my day. Do me a favor, if you at home, make some noise for Richard Lee. I want to hear you motherfuckers.
Yeah, let's go.
Nah, that ain't loud enough. I said I want to hear you motherfuckers.
He's the only one clapping.
Yeah. Hey, Street Platinum 2 dropping this summer. Don't forget about it. Let's go.
Crystal, what's up, Crystal?
Yo, what up, Crystal?
What up, Crystal?
Thanks for tuning in, girl. Hey, we told y'all we're coming to LA. We would do big things. We're gonna make shit happen. You know, keep the wheels in motion. Let's go. So, where you from?
Bro, I'm from York, PA, right outside of
York, PA.
Philly, where my man Dre from.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, born and raised. Kind of got my industry started, through Philly, and then went ATL, and then LA.
How many years ago was this?
Of course. Oh man, I've been in the game now 18 years.
Sheesh.
18 years.
Motherfucker, you look like you 18. What you mean been 18 years?
I mean, I started this as a young kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's more so like I've only been in the industry a few years.
Yeah.
Since, you know what I mean? But I kind of count, sharpening my tools as the same grind, you know what I mean? It all counts as the 10,000 hours that they say you got to put in towards it, you know what I mean? So I count the years I put in with him.
Yeah.
I count the years of me dreaming. I count the, the school years and all that.
It all matters.
Yeah, it all counts.
It all matters.
It all counts.
Exactly how did you two meet?
In the club. So,
oh,
so it's kind of wild. So
in the club,
as much as people, talked about the dance crew era, and the crew life and y'all battle and all that. That was actually a real thing,
Yeah.
And that changed the lives of many folks, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I was from a small town, and I had just started dancing, and a couple of my friends was like, you killing it out here in this small town. There's some dudes in Philly that really get down.
And when they was talking about those dudes in Philly, they talking about Mr. Versace right here.
So you learn. I found out later that it's basically them. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, let's just go. I partied or whatever, and we went there. And at the time, I'm not gonna lie, I was really feeling like I was dope. I was a good, I could really dance. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I couldn't. I just was happy with what I had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I go to the club, and the whole just vibe is crazy. And then dudes is dancing, and he's one of them.
What songs? What songs was popping? What do you remember? Do you remember?
All right, Miss Elliott, Work It, probably Joe Buttons, Pump It Up.
Pump it up.
There you go.
And you serve a motherfucker, Pump It Up? Were you serving motherfuckers?
I mean, I was going crazy then, but I mean, at that time, I ain't gonna lie, I was more so shocked at the level of talent that they had.
What's your go-to dance move? What was your go-to?
I wave, you know what I'm saying? I'm real fluid, you know what I'm saying, loose with the body and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the first time there, I was shook. I ain't really get down. I was just more so shocked at the level of talent they had. You know what I'm saying? So that's what stood out to me. And then Dre, you know what I mean, him and his people, is the way they was just solid with their crew. It was just I was like, yo, who are them dudes? You know what I mean? And thank God the way it worked out, Dre being as cool as he is, you know what I'm saying? He actually hey, who are you? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit.
That's Dre.
You know what I mean? He was, I see you out here. He's like, you trying to link or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I'm just trying to meet people who do what I do. I don't really know too many people in my rim. And he just opened his arms and just basically just took me under his wing and just showed me the ropes. He basically gave me
shout out to Dre, man. That's what's up.
Hey, shout out to Dre for sure. For sure.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I would say you know, I've known him for 2 years, and that sounds like the same exact person I met 2 years ago, and the same exact motherfucking man I'm looking at today. Much love to you, my guy. For real.
Appreciate you. You already know.
He's as solid as they come, for sure.
Yeah. But it's crazy, like he said, like how we met, and what I saw in him was just like somebody that was different, and the humbleness in him. I think that's really what stood out. And when he was humble, it really showed me that he was serious about pursuing his career a little bit differently and taking it to the next level. He just needed somebody to help him and influence him and show him how to do it the right way, because people, you know, don't understand, like, you never know where people will be at later on in life. And it's always about showing people respect no matter who they are. If the guy that's the janitor to the guy that's a millionaire, you're showing the same type of respect and love. It shouldn't be no different. And I always tell people, like, we got to be better, you know, as people. You know, you be surprised how energy works and the law of attraction works. And that's why we're here. We in LA right now.
You know what I think what Bar Talk needs, what our Bar Talk familia, what they need.
Yeah.
Can we get a battle between y'all right now?
I'm not battling Dre.
Can we get a battle?
Hell no.
I'm not battling Dre.
I'm retired. I'm retired.
Dre can be retired, and I still think I lose. I would
No,
always
man, I'm
you
retired.
can't battle your OGs. You always gotta just pay homage. You pay homage.
Sorry, familia, we tried.
Dre trained me. Like, you gotta understand, like, when I tell you I was questioned for many years of my life because, like, where I'm from, like I said, it was a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
So it's like my family, my friends, out of nowhere, I just started randomly taking these 2-hour trips.
Damn,
You know what
so
I mean?
you were driving 2 hours
Every
from
day
York
to
Philly
every day
to learn.
Damn. So
and to roll.
after working 10-hour days, you know what I'm saying? Like in a warehouse.
It's like driving to Phoenix every day.
So you motherfuckers who got every excuse to be a fucking loser, this guy working 10 hours in a warehouse, driving 2 hours a day to a whole nother
It
city.
was 4 hours a day. It was 2 hours.
Totally,
there.
yeah, bet.
Dancing for 5-6 hours, and then another 2 hours back to get 3 hours of sleep, to work 10 hours, to drive 2 hours, to train for 5 hours.
And then he didn't have an easy job. I think he was like a truck driver or
No,
something.
I worked at a warehouse where I drove a forklift and frozen.
There you
meats.
go.
It was frozen.
There you
foods.
go. That's
so I wore a snowsuit.
Kendra said good evening, then, guys.
What up, Kendra?
Yo, what up, Kendra?
But like, honestly, when I say it like that now, it sounds like, damn, you know what I mean? But at the time, I ain't look at it like that, because that's all the time I had. I told him, I'm like, yo, I really like what y'all got, and I want to learn from y'all.
Yeah.
And if y'all not willing to come to me, I get it. I got to get to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at it like, okay, 10 hours I worked, I sleep a few hours, but the rest of the time I was doing whatever I wanted in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I could take this 2-hour drive. That's my uncle lived right there, so it was like going to his house in the sense of my head, if that makes sense.
It does.
You convince yourself that's like, you find a way to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then I kind of just made it make sense. And then when my family started seeing me do shows with Dre and them, and you know what I mean, they was like, oh, he's really doing something. So they couldn't knock it. They just had to support it.
You know what? It's like just a great example of all the successful people we have conversations with on or off camera. Listen, y'all, there ain't no secret recipe to this shit. You sacrifice. You work hard. You lose sleep. Sometimes you have to lose relationships. Sometimes you have to lose doing certain things you love in order to take advantage and succeed at the one thing you love the most, right?
Seriously.
But because there's always an up. I think I like, you know what's wild is I was always, when I get prepped for kind of like aiming high, you always get prepped for the losses you about to get as far as like people, relationships and friends. And that's definitely something you need to prepare for, because you, like you said, you lose people that you care about, that you rock with, that you love and all that. But at the same time, if you look at, as you grow, you're gaining people that are helping elevate you, and you're building relationships with people that are lifting you up and stuff like that. So it's like, in a sense, you don't, you know, if you have a good heart, you don't kind of look at it like, I'm just making room for the people who want to help me. It's like, as I grow, I'm attracting the people that are helping me grow.
Creating your own family.
Yeah,
man.
so it kind of helps you, like, you create the people that literally lift you up. So in a sense, is as long as you just keep aiming for like better, you attract better.
Good.
So even the people that you had, I'm sure not you, but even the people like
no, you're talking to me.
Yeah. No, not but even the people like along my like journey that ain't around now, I don't really look down on them or think any less of them. I just look at it as
they played their part.
They played their part, and they were there for that, and they helped me, and they did what they could, and I'm thankful for it because I learned from all of that. Like everything I experienced, everybody that I was with kind of helped me be who I am today, and I still carry that now, like lessons from back home and all that.
Well, again, Bar Talk TV, LA edition. Yo, what up, Luz? Hello. How to work comedy space off. You damn right, my friend.
I got scared. That's my mom's name. I was like, oh, my goodness, thanks. But real talk, you might pop it. She might pop up.
Hey, pop up, mom. Hey, so what we like to do on Bar Talk TV, before we go further in this interview, I would love for all of us just to get to know you a little bit more.
Yeah,
all right. So what we do on Bar Talk TV, we do a game called True or False.
All right, let's get it.
You ready?
Let's get it.
Oh shit.
True or false? You auditioned for Creed 3.
False.
False? False. Did you watch Creed 3?
No, not yet.
Yes. No. You seen the first two?
Man. Yes.
Ooh, you gonna love the third one. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan. That shit was fire. All right. True or false? You cried when you saw the movie Dirty Dancing.
False. I did not. I had to think about it. No, let me tell you. You know why I think about it? Because I ain't gonna hold you. I cried during movies.
Yeah.
I'm a crier. I'll let him drop. I'll let him fall.
You know what's crazy is that before my son was born, I didn't give a shit. I was heartless. When my son was born, like it made me more sensitive than anything. And I fucking cry at movies now. Like,
weird shit. I cry, bro.
I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what movie got me? Man, I can't even fucking say this, man. Oh
you can't be embarrassed because I'm gonna hurt yours. Why?
Oh, dog, I did not see this coming. But I swear to God, man, I can't remember how old I was the first time I saw Lion King and Mufasa died, bro. I remember being in the theater like crying, like, why the fuck am I crying?
That's not to be embarrassed about. Listen, I got 2 movies that mess me up every time.
Fuck you! I hate you!
Look, 2 movies, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna cry every time. Free Willy.
Oh man, that's old school.
He said Free Willy. I feel better already. Yes.
Free Willy when he jumped over the rock, bro. Like,
you're all inspired.
He jumped over the rock. Now hold up, this one right here kills me every time. You ready? Monsters Inc.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, chill, bro. Monsters Inc. on Boo. Don't fuck with Boo. All right. When people fuck with Boo, I get pissy, bro. But nah, Monsters Inc. They got me. Now, I cried during movies, bro.
That's funny.
True or false?
All right, what's up?
Nipsey Hussle is hella overrated.
Hell no.
Oh shit.
True or false?
Yeah. See my answer? False as hell, bro.
Yeah.
False AF.
False
man.
news. That's fake news. What's your favorite Nipsey album?
Victory Lap right now. That's the one that carried me the most. The rest of them taught me who he was.
Yeah.
Victory Lap kind of is what I apply to me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Rip to the nip.
Cheers. I'm an East Coast boy, you know what I'm saying?
Cheers.
What he did for me is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I ride from it.
What do you think his legacy is gonna be?
What it is now. It's the effect now. The city has never been the same. We still ride for him. He's painted everywhere. You know
everywhere.
He's got people like me. I'm an East Coast boy. You know what I'm saying? I still, like you said, I'm wearing it not just because I'm doing this with y'all. It's just that's what I'm wearing today. You know what I mean? And you see it in my place. He's everywhere. His message. He was one of them dudes who's like, he kind of helped translate what a lot of like street dudes want to be in an industry of like executive people, if that makes sense.
How to change themselves.
It's like he was able to talk to people like us who want to be in like corporate world and do like ownership type things, you know what I'm saying? And for us, it's like we want to own things, we want to be head of things, we want to have all this property and do stocks and do tech, and we want to do all that stuff, but we don't really know how to get into it. And he was one of those people who like chose to do it first and then be able to talk about it through music and action, and then for us to be able to take it and then apply it. Now you see everybody, if you look around, there's people left and right talking just like Nip, doing just like him, reading the books he read, you know, doing the things he did. So his legacy is doing exactly what it's meant to do.
Eyes and shit,
yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's doing what it is.
That's crazy, man. Because like I said, like just him passing away, then as well, like P&B Rock passing away out here in California. I know how it affected Philly, and in a way where as though it was just unexpected, and as well we're just it's not always about gang related. People trying to survive out here. The streets is real, and just just coming like as yourself coming from the East Coast. Do you ever feel like you always got to be on a different way of how you move around the street, especially now the way things taking off for your career, like how you have to move now, how you have to interact with people, how you have to look at like certain business deals and certain situations you go into?
Yes and no. You got to be conscious. You got to be aware of who you are and where you're at, of course. At the same
self-awareness,
time, at the same time, like I really don't mess with anybody. You know what I mean? I don't really bother anybody. I mind my own business. I do my own thing. You know what I mean? Like I kind of stay away from areas that I know of. You know what I'm saying? And I have good friends that I trust. And the main thing with me when I got out here being a dude from the East Coast was I kind of got with the natives here. You know what I'm saying? Like I made sure that I got with people born and raised out here. I didn't just run with the hype. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just go out here. Yo, I'm out here. What's happening? It was like, all right, what do y'all do out here? How y'all move? Because that's how you do it in Philly. You can't just run up on there and like, I'm out here. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? I'm from the West Coast. What's happening? Like, it don't work like that. So I knew off rip what happened in Philly and in PA and what I seen. I was like, I don't want to do that on the West Coast, especially if I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? So like, once I got out here, I kind of just was aware of myself and I respect everyone. And I had my like moments where like dudes like press me and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But I made it very clear, like, yo, I don't even get down like that. I don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that type of time. And it was respect.
So Victory Lap is your favorite album from Nips. What's your favorite track from him? If you could pick one, I know it's a stupid question, but if you could pick one, what would it be, man? I know
it's so
hard. We get it, but you know, if you can, just
dedication.
Yeah.
And see how I said and I'm already going
I know you.
So I'm torn.
Go ahead.
Young Nigga, the one with like Diddy on it, kind of I start screaming on it. Dedication is one of the things that just it resonates with me in the sense of like I get it. He was frustrated knowing he was dope. He was on but still feeling off. He felt like it was the right time but felt like he was late. It was one of those moments where it's like I'm winning but y'all don't know I still feel like I'm losing. But like I'm on top. I get it, but like not really. You know what I mean? It was like it's just the hard work. So his is just his state of mind and knowing he got tracks on there like the like intros is 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? And like that was a song he wasn't even gonna put out. And then I found that out in the like barbershop talking about the song, and then not even knowing the girl on the intro of his album was in the barber chair next to me. Shit. I'm over here like, yo, this album is crazy. Like, this intro, and they laughing and they like, yo, that's her. You know, Stacey Barth, and I'm just like, are you serious? And like, I had a fan moment with her, and I'm like, that's you. And I'm like, oh my god, thank you for that. And she's like,
that's crazy.
To be real, that song is old. We didn't even know that was gonna make it. So just having moments like that, being able to tie it to my life, you know what I'm saying?
Makes
really
sense.
Helps me.
True or false?
Let's go.
You've had entanglements with Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, see, no. You see, you put the gap in there. You snuck that in there. That's funny. No. I've had entanglements, but not. Hell no. That was smooth. You put the gap in there, the little break in there.
What exactly is an entanglement? I think a lot of people want to know. Jada,
that's crazy.
Hey, I got a question. Y'all got to have me on camera. I got a question. True or false question? Were you in a movie, well, not a movie, did you do an episode with Gabrielle Union?
That is true. Yes.
True.
I was on an episode of Being Mary Jane.
Ask that question again, because I don't know if they could hear him on the mic.
He said, was I on a show with Gabrielle Union? And that's very true.
Very true. What show was it?
Being Mary Jane on BET.
Being Mary Jane. What was your character in the show?
Oh man, it was damn. It just left me as soon as I thought about it. Now this is embarrassing as hell. Because the character, because we done talked about so many. Calhoun Jeffries. There it was. I was like, hold
You're
on,
Calhoun Jeffries?
Calhoun Jeffries.
So what was Calhoun Jeffries' character?
Calhoun Jeffries was a kid who kind of dressed like Jada Smith in a sense, you know what I mean? So he kind of got picked on for the way he dressed, whereas most people thought he was gay, but he was just kind of like
expressing himself in fashion.
Himself in his clothing. Yeah. So it was one of them, and he got like beat up and jumped in school, and it went viral. So he kind of went on there and told his story and stuff like that. So it was actually really dope experience being able to learn from that.
What year was this?
That was a couple years ago. Not doing, I don't know, man.
He just recently did SWAT, right?
Yeah, just did SWAT with Shamar Moore. Yeah. That just came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I love it. Congratulations.
So how did you get into acting?
Yeah, to be real, like chat knows it was 2016-ish. There you go. I fucking love y'all, man. So, how'd I get? Wait, what? In the acting? To be real with you, check it out. And Dre will tell you, like, I've always been kind of like a character in a sense, like funny. You know what I'm saying?
You mean class clown?
Class clown, or light of the room. I kind of make light of the room. You know, like I grew up in really dark hair or whatever. But through dance, it was like. I feel like LA kind of told me what I should do. Right? Like I've always wanted to do it, but I never really had no plug. Like my first acting job was in Atlanta on a show called Let's Stay Together. I played a pizza boy, and I booked that because of my smile. It was just like I was just supposed to come in and smile in a sense, right? Yeah. But when I got out here and I was dancing,
CT,
you know what I'm saying?
CT, shout out CT. What's up, bro?
CTO, where?
DreDay, I love you, fam. Your generosity and passion for music has a lot to do with the little success I've achieved. I love you like you was my blood brother. CityBoys Music Group, CGE, we built for this.
Yeah,
much love, CT. Appreciate you, brother.
So when I got out here, I was a dancer, and I wanted to dance. I was like pursuing dance, and like I would go on the road and I would get bored because when you go on the road with an artist, it's like you do the show to the hotel. Yeah. Like you really can't go nowhere. They get to do the club, and I mean now it changed, you know what I mean? But it was like it was like fly out, do the show, hotel, back on the road. Yeah. So I got bored and I would always do like videos, like selfies, just talking and stuff and laughing. And in LA, when people would like introduce me to their friends, they'd be like, "This is my boy Terrence and stuff, bro. He dancing, but he funny as hell." You know, they would like say I dance, but they just like really say he's like funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just be like brushing over the dance like that. You know what I mean? But there was ways I could have took it. You know what I'm saying? Like I took it as okay, this is what they like about me. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me try to do some more things like that. So I got into stand up, and then I started just doing open mics like that.
Do we? How can we find some of your stand up work?
You can't find it.
Can't find it.
That was just for me to get experience. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I remember that
practice
time.
And stuff like that. And I didn't post none of it because.
Would you ever do it again?
Yeah, I still host events and stuff like that. It was just the journey kind of pulled me into acting because comedy was my first love, and a lot of people like tell you it's a weird little wave that you would tell, you know. So I started with stand up, and it started going amazing. Like I was killing it. And at the peak of it, and I don't want to say the peak because at the peak of that time, I lost my little brother to suicide. Oh, so it kind of was like a rock in, you know what I mean?
Hold on.
Condolences, man.
No, I know. I knew this was gonna go left.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
I knew it was gonna go left a little bit, just slightly, but it wasn't like it was just one of them things. So it kind of rocked me in the sense of like. My spirit and how I was pursuing things because at that time everything is funny and now nothing's funny anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck do I do? You know what I'm saying? We're like, for the last few years, it was like everything was jokes. But right now, I don't have no jokes. Right now, I'm not trying to make anybody laugh. But I still got dreams in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of twisted it into acting so I could balance both.
I love it. True or false? True or false? You came prematurely in your sex scene with Christina Milian. True or false?
False. False as fuck. Cause you can watch it.
Yeah,
you can watch it.
Fuck?
You can watch it.
Yeah. So describe that. I want to hear more about that moment.
What do you mean describe it?
Describe it. What she smelled like?
I don't know. Nah, man. We're not doing that.
Yeah, you good. That's cool.
You get into some personal questions.
I was like,
Next question.
Somebody did called
Yeah, thank you, Luz, for that. Appreciate you, for real.
He's like, I need to know something. Help me with something.
Welcome to Bar
He's
Talk
like, give me something
TV.
for my spank bank later.
Curious minds get curious. I get it.
Hey, you know, I want to know.
See, the thing about people don't know about with Terrence too is what separated him was his perseverance, and as well as just, you know, like they say, you can't give up, man. I remember when he first moved out here, and he went through the whole struggle. Like I told people, you can't think like you get on right away. You gotta put the work in. Like
I got swindled though.
Did you?
Yeah. So I came here in my first year. I hate. That's what swindled me. Cause I got lucky. Like my first year in LA, I did really well.
What is this?
So I was like,
every year gonna be like this.
Like, it's over. I just got here. Year one, I'm killing it. In the next 4 years, I hated this place.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro. It was literally 4 years.
I remember you was telling me some stories.
It was the worst shit ever.
Yeah.
And I can go down the line. Like there was just a lot. I lost a lot. I went through a lot. But it's the journey. It's just figuring it out. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't understand. Like once I chose to leave where I was from and do what I wanted, I've accepted whatever came with it. You know what I'm saying? And my mom being who she is, she didn't
Shout out to mom.
She didn't really tell me much. All she said was, you know, as long as you're fighting for the right things and you're trying your best, you're on the right side. That's all you can do. So like I don't really base my success or my happiness off of my outcomes. I base it off my efforts. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I value myself, and that's where I take pride in myself when I try things. So when I don't try, that's when I'm down on myself, and that's where when shit don't work, I kind of look back and be like, did you really try? You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't, who you mad at? Me.
Right, for sure.
You know
The man in the mirror.
But if I really tried, then it's like, hey, this is what those efforts gave you. If you want something else, try something else.
Hey, well, I appreciate you playing True or False on Bar Talk TV.
I like that.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
I love that.
Thank you, everybody, tuning in. Hey, our Bar Talk familia, we love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We got plenty more to go
We're
here.
not done. We just started.
What I want you to do right now, if you can, just take your time. I want you to give your people a shout out. Whoever you want to shout out.
Oh wait, everyone in this camera?
Whatever, yeah, you're right here. Give me a shout out.
Shout everybody out, man. Shout first, God, of course.
Yep.
You know,
all glory to God. All glory to God.
That man's amazing. He making that do. And then my mom. Shout out to my mom, my biggest fan. My number one, my best friend. That's
Mom Dukes.
That's my everything.
Shout out to mom.
Everybody else who just rock with me. That's just a thing, man. It's just I don't really have like a list of like priority. I just, if you rock with me and you support me and you do, and you want what's best for me, I love you the most. You know what I mean? And I'll do anything I can for those. So just shout out to anybody here. And Lucky Fool in the chat right
He's
now.
like, shout me out.
He wants to shout out. You know what I'm saying? He wants the love. So.
What was it like having Suge Knight be your stepdaddy? What was that like?
My daddy.
Yeah, your daddy.
That was actually cool, bro.
Step up, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, he was cool as hell, man. It was dope, bro. He was big as hell.
I feel like it was just
you get a chance to like meet with him, like off camera.
Yeah, nah, he was cool. We kicked it. We went out to eat and stuff like that.
What y'all would eat at?
Scary murder
pizza
vibes.
shot. Nah, he's just a big guy, so like you do get the little scary vibes. I'm fucking mine. You know what I'm saying? You get scary vibes, but that's just in a sense of like because you've seen the work, so you know what he's capable of doing. But at the end of the day, it's art. You know what I mean? It's what we do.
Yeah, for sure.
If you make sure those stories, that means you do the job well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you figured out how to get the comment going. There you go. Good job. Good job. That's what's up, man. That must be crazy working with Suge. Like, hey, man, that's Suge Knight right here.
Shout out to Christina Milian.
Yeah, shout out to Christina Milian. Beautiful, beautiful woman, very talented.
Listen, let me just say this: when I saw, he told us when me and Rich came to visit him, he was like, "Yo, this season, third season is gonna be like next level lit. I'm just telling you, be ready. I'm like, all right, cool. Man, when I saw him with Christina Milian, he just like lived every man's dream on earth. Like, I'm telling you, everybody was like, what? I swear, everybody was just like, everybody hit me up like, yo, Terrence, Christina, what? They was on the show, what? Like, everybody was just so.
Rigo and Miss Jones.
That's Rigo.
Rigo, Miss Jones.
Listen, let's get it clear. That's the
Rigo,
character. They
Rigo.
acting. That's acting. Okay, it's not.
It's art.
It's art. It's just
art.
acting. If you go watch the show, you see it. You have watched the show, you know what's going on.
Nah, but I get it.
Oh, hold on, real quick. Let's give a shout out to my kids. My kids are watching. Yo, Naraya, Briella, Charlotte J, Sonny, Jordan.
Out. What
I
up?
love y'all. Daddy love you. I got man. That's just half of them. Hey, I'm Mexican, bro. What you think? I got essays and all kinds of stuff, man.
Shout out the whole Lakers roster. Said, shout out my kids, and I was like,
when is he gonna stop?
I heard like 6 days.
It's like the teacher reading out the attendance in the beginning of this class.
Hey, you ain't missed when you did good.
Hey man, should we
spitting out the whole lyrics to Mambo number 5 right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let me ask you this: tell them about the whole process of how you got on the show. Like, what was when you got on?
Your auditioning process and all that stuff.
Because the thing about a lot of people think you're a rapper. Like people think we're like, you're really a rapper. Like, yo, I'm trying to get on the track with Ringo. What's up, yo? What's up, man? We get a feature, yo.
Nah. So, fun fact: I actually auditioned for the show when I transitioned from my agent through dance through an agent with acting.
Yeah.
And they had like 2 open calls before I heard anything about it. So, long story short, dancers at the open call came to my house after, sweaty with their sweats on. I was like, where y'all at? They say, dance audition, man, step up, doing the show now, and they looking for people. And I was, at the time, my agent was living with me on my couch at the time, right? So as I hear this news, I'm wondering why I wasn't there. So I look at my couch.
Get your ass up the couch.
I look at my couch at him, and he's already I'm on it like that, right? And I'm like, what's up? So he submitted me. They brought me in. It took about 3 months. They saw me about every week, whether the first time it was through dance.
So the auditioning process was 3 months?
Yeah. So
damn, they made you work for that shit.
They like brought me in. They brought me in for a dance one. Then I had to get a call back for that. And then after I proved to them I could dance, I had to prove to them I could act. And then that next week they narrowed it down, and then they had to bring us in to dance again. Now I had to dance with girls to do chemistry stuff, which led me and Poppy to link up, you know what I'm saying? And that was our thing. And then we had to act again, and then they had to bring me in with the people who they all liked, and they had to narrow it down.
Damn.
It's a process. Then they had to see my height, see how I looked, see how I fit with the cast, see how, there's so many things that go into booking a role in a show. Then there's lighting tests, you know what I'm saying? You got to see how the light bounces off you while you're sitting next to people. And the woman, the guy playing your dad, they want to see if y'all look alike, you know what I'm saying? This is a lot. So
that's crazy.
Every week they just needed to see me for something new. And my thing was just go in there, be who I am, and do what I do, and trust it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was
you cold?
Don't need any extras. I've been doing acting for 6 years now. I've been in like 7 movies, 2 feature films. So
Let's go.
I do it.
Let's go.
Shit.
You doing this too?
I'm on millions in it again. I got you. I'll be there.
You'll be a stunt double.
I'll be right there.
Let me ask you a question. When your success took off, did you feel like there was people that just started, like cousins and relatives that just came out of the woodworks, and People you haven't heard from since you was in high school hitting you up?
They come out.
Like, how was
Yeah,
that?
on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook went a little crazy.
What happened?
Snap.
No, it's cool. I mean, to be real, it never fazed me because like nobody really asked me for anything.
Yeah.
It's like if you went to school with me in 11th grade, 10th grade, and you haven't heard nothing from me, and I just popped up on your screen, and you just want to go, yo, Terrence, it's me from da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like,
Let's do yada yada
that
yada.
don't make me feel, you know what I mean? Like, oh, of course you would now. Like, it's just
Yeah.
like I get it. Like, if anyone that I grew up with popped up on my screen, I'd probably just try to look for them too or say something.
Show some kind of acknowledgement.
Yeah,
you know?
like
yeah,
I get
like
it.
hey, I see
It
you.
kind of comes with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for the family that popped up, I'm your cousin and all that. Like, I get it. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's people who've been like, "Yo, I'm about to go to LA. Can I stay with you?" and all that. I just be like, "Nah, like I don't even know you like that." You know what I mean? Like, but for the most part, like I welcome the love. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't hurt me none. It makes me feel good. Like I had a dude the other day. I'm not gonna lie. He said, he said you offered me a sandwich one time and I said no, but the fact that you did it was so cool. And to be real respectfully, like you can put a gun in my head, I do not remember this at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like that's all he had. You know what I mean? And he held on to that. So it's like I show love. I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Speaking of love and appreciation, I mean, we're in fucking Los Angeles right now, baby. Bar Talk TV is in Al fucking A. Right? So
I still can't believe I'm lying.
we're a huge. I'm a huge sports fan. Huge sports fan. So I gotta ask you this. Because we in LA, downtown LA. What is your favorite Kobe Bryant moment of all time? Because I know you're a Kobe fan. I know you're a Kobe fan. What's your favorite Kobe moment?
Bro, no one's ever asked me that.
Because you ain't never been on Bar Talk TV. Thanks for coming out, by the way. Thank you.
No, so here's the thing, bro. Like Kobe, I say this respectfully because people get it. People who know me get it. You know what I'm saying? It goes Kobe Bryant, God.
What?
Jay-Z. You see how I do this?
Yeah,
You see how it's the reaction. But that's just how like Kobe is in the physical. I have him in the physical. And God gets it. Okay. You know what I mean? But nah,
you understand. You created him. You understand.
Yeah, you get it. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, you know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, God, and then Jay-Z, and then Meek and Nipsey. So I have the Kobe Bryant, like my favorite Kobe moment, I honestly can't say. But I can just tell you there has been nobody in the history of my entire life that has ever influenced me so much. There's nobody that I will vouch for harder.
What's up, brother?
There is nobody in the world that I would want to be like more, have the impact more, have the drive more, have the discipline more.
Yeah.
If I could beat anybody in the world, it would be Kobe, son.
Kobe 8 or Kobe 24?
Kobe.
Kobe 8 or Kobe 24?
Kobe 8, because Kobe 8 is what made 24 so great. Like Kobe 8, if Kobe 8 would have flopped, 24 would have never exist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Kobe 8 gave birth to it. You know what I mean? So like that's it. Because if I be 8, then I know I'm gonna get to 24 at some point. You know what I mean? So Kobe is
81 points.
Yeah, Kobe
hey, shout out to my man Venezzi. What up? Bar Talk, love you, explicit love you. Thanks for tuning in, my brother.
Nah, Kobe, y'all don't understand.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a chance to see him play when you was out here?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it like?
I was stuck.
Did you blink?
Stuck. It was one of those. It was surreal.
Surreal, right? Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's like, honestly, it wasn't even the game that tripped me because I've been admiring this guy since I was a kid, bro. Like I'm talking about
game and everything.
I heard about Kobe at Lower Merion. You know what I'm saying? Like I had hoop dreams.
That PA.
You know what I mean?
You know,
So he was making those with PA.
this is not many people know this. You're a Kobe fan, so you might know this. Do you know the one player he feared?
Nah,
me.
I was like,
That's funny. Yeah, Kobe's amazing. R.I.P. Kobe, man, for sure. For Kobe. Yeah, man. Thanks, man. That's dope. I know you like shoes. I know you like kicks. All right. What's your favorite pair of kicks of all time? Your number one.
I'm torn. We just had this talk today on
If
stream.
you had one pair of kicks to wear in heaven, God said, all right, motherfuckers, time to come to heaven. You're going to be chilling with Kobe and Nipsey. Grab your pair of shoes, motherfucker.
He got game 13.
You got game 13s? The Jesus Shuttlesworth?
Yeah.
I like them. It's all right.
Yeah, I would. 13s.
Monet, what up, fam? Sending love your way. And my girl, I see you, boo. Yo. Hey. Let's show love, Moni, one time. Hey.
I didn't know about that.
Yay.
That's funny how you read it with her voice.
CityBoys. Motor City King.
I already know what it is.
Brina, baby. Jacob Romo. We got Richard Lee over there. DJ DreDay. Terrence motherfucking Green. Jacob Romo. I'm explicit. Y'all grab your drink.
I got another question for that.
Wait. We got another question. What's up?
What's up?
Oh, shit.
Ask that man, I want to know how was it, because I know that I seen you working with Neo.
How was it working with Neo?
Yeah. No, not Neo,
Timberland. Oh,
Timbo.
That was.
So what'd you do with Timberland?
Yeah. He EP'd the music for season 2 on stuff. So that was more so like a team thing. It was him and his team. You know what I'm saying? A lot of.
It's always a team thing.
Yeah, it's always a team thing. It wasn't like some one-on-one. I got this Timbo experience. You know what I mean? But knowing that him and his team, the dudes that do the like TV and film stuff for him and his team, was wild. There was his right hand man, Matt Head. You know what I mean? He was the one who kind of vocal coached me through it all, and I was already prepped in a sense beforehand working with Pooh Bear. You know what I'm saying? Like he did season 1 stuff. You know what I mean? So that right there, just knowing I got a catalog of Timberland beats, damn, is wild in a sense.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I got 5 songs.
What the fuck? Say it one more time.
Yeah, I got 5 songs produced by
A catalog.
A
Timberland beats.
Yeah.
Yes.
You blessed, motherfucker. You
Yeah,
blessed.
I feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Hey, Richard Lee, good questions, man. Good question.
Are you doing your research over there? You're doing research right now. He's doing research over there. He's quiet for a reason.
Hey, that's cool. Before we get into Neo, what's your favorite Timberland track? You can pick one.
Even these favorite ones, like, cause I'm based around like I feel like I'm a mixing pot of greatness. So like narrowing my stuff down
like that.
to one is wild because like I don't have too many favorites. Like once I leave, yeah, like I'm just a gumbo pot of so many things.
All right, well, let's hear the gumbo.
So like,
let's hear a few.
It's so many like this. His Aaliyah era. It's like you can't just pick an Aaliyah song. You say Aaliyah
Yeah. I love his Timberland Magoo era was dope too.
I was about to say in the Magoo, so I just seen a bunch of people trying to dog Magoo, and I'm like, Magoo,
what the fuck?
I'm like, Magoo.
Yeah, come on.
So I like what he did today.
Yeah.
Then it's like Step Up. You know what I'm saying? He did beats on that. You know what I mean? So not just with me, I'm talking about the films before I was even on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Timberland just he got that thing, and he just growing with the times now. You know what I mean?
And what he did with Missy Elliott too was fucking amazing. Yeah.
It's just his JT. It's just Timbo. Like it just don't stop. You know, even with Jay-Z, it's just so many, man. Like I can't just narrow down to that. It's just like Timberland crazy. Like to know that like the guy who did all that,
the Knight Rider beat.
Oh, he's just
that shit was dope.
Timberland out of here,
bro. Bar Talk TV, like the show is more. We love to talk about music.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we brought up Timberland. Let's stay on the music thing. I know you're from the East Coast, right?
Yes, sir.
Who's your favorite artist from Philadelphia?
Meek Mill.
Meek Mill?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah. There's honestly like I wrote dreams and nightmares. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
How do you feel when you heard Meek say, "I'm on that CityBoys shit"?
I know you heard that. I know you got hype for that. Nah, Meek, that's my go-to. Like I'm just his energy and his hypeness, and I know he gets clowned a lot. And
But
stuff like
you grew up in that time period,
that was my era. So
yeah,
he was the young boy of everybody, State Property, the whole Philly and all that. So feeling like a young boy, I feel like I'm like the Meek to them. You know what I'm saying? So it was just my way of growing and chasing my dreams was kind of learning from people in my shoes, in a sense, like not following in their steps, but just saying like, okay, if I'm the young boy in the crew, this is how I should move, because this is how Meek did it with them. You know what I'm saying? This is how the young boys did it with Jay-Z and all them. I kind of just watched them. This is how Kobe did it on the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. That's just how I do it.
What do you think would be the most underrated rap album in hip hop history? If you could pick one album that was just fucking slept on, that for a fact is a banger, don't get enough love, enough spins that you think it deserves, which one do you think would it be?
I said this online and it got mixed reviews because it caught me off guard. I feel like.
Why do I have a feeling to pick a Jay-Z album? Go ahead.
That's where I'm going.
I had a fucking feeling.
But no, it's not Blueprint. It was to me, American Gangster. I felt was slept on, but the more I talk about it, the more people tell me that it wasn't slept on. Everyone loved it, but I just felt like when I would play it, my level of excitement around people was just a little bit more hybrid than theirs. So, but now that I look back on it in the sense of people just like, well, that was just that crowd, bro. Like we loved it. It was hype.
Yeah.
So for me, it was, in the long run, it kind of was just like, I don't really know what gets slept on, but to me, it was that one.
Gotcha.
I gotta say the Dynasty album was my favorite. The Dynasty.
I mean, that was your favorite, but was it slept on? He said what was the most slept on album?
It wasn't. Yeah, it was. Well, I think for me was, I'm not sure what album was, but he had the Red. No, not that one. I would say American Gangster. Yeah, it was slept on.
If you could dance in any hip hop video for any hip hop artist, who would it be?
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Because it's like I feel like.
What you doing in the video? You battling him or you just backup dancing?
I wouldn't battle him. He would. He'd give me work.
Have you ever met Chris Brown in person?
Yeah. I went to his shows and actually got cool with him. Like some of my friends are cool with him. I actually got a pretty blessed experience at his last tour. You know what I'm saying? Got to talk to him, kick it, watch the shows, hella hype. You know what I mean? He's a phenomenal performer, bro. This dude is crazy. So, and seeing my friends dance with him lets me know that, I could have done it, you know what I'm saying? But like, it just didn't.
You went a different route, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But like, nah, it's.
Maybe one day you'll be acting with him.
Maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like acting is more now like something you get more?
Yeah, I appreciate you, Mark. Thank you, man. Thanks for the love, my guy.
I would say audition for it, then
share the link. Let's go. Subscribe.
Then more like dance audition. Do you get more acting?
Yeah, man. To be honest, it's kind of crazy. Every time I post a dance video, there's always a few people who be like, "Oh my God, you can dance!"
What?
It's funny, because I get it. Like I got more limelight, more love from the acting and stuff. So and then even playing Rigo, in a sense, Rigo is a rapper. He can dance, but he didn't really dance as much. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, people kind of, like you say, think I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
So it's like I post a dance video and they're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? So I like that. I like that surprise.
Yeah. I like that. That's a great answer, man. You're full of great answers. Bar Talk TV, Terrence Green, DJ DreDay, Jacob Romo. Man, thanks for tuning in. Y'all appreciate the love. Don't forget to subscribe and share. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit the chat. Let us know what's going on.
I know, being an actor, I had this moment one time, right, where some random person came up to me and he's like, "Oh, I fucking seen you in this film," blah blah. Like I know how it made me feel. Have you ever had that moment, and how did it make you feel?
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
To be honest, when people walk up to me and be like, "Hey man, you was on that show, right?" I never be like, "Yeah." Right? Because what if they think of somebody else? You know what I mean? I don't want to get embarrassed.
So you be like, nah.
I'd be like, I don't know, maybe. Like I could, maybe I was him. I don't know. They'd be like, what you been on? I'd be like, a couple things. You know, I don't know. You gotta think about it. If you don't know,
you don't know.
Let's just leave it, you know. Cause I don't know. It's just something about that time. I feel like I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm Terrence Rigo from Step Up.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be like, oh nah, I thought you was Chance the Rapper or something.
You said Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, like, nah, bro, hell nah. I'm like, nah. So I don't really give it to them. I just kind of be like, maybe, you know, and then it'd be cool.
When I heard it the first time, it like lit a fire in me. I'm like, damn, like that was dope as shit. I'm gonna fucking push hard and keep going. Did it make you feel that?
Yeah, it's like it's dope when it happens because there's some people like who will see you and be like, oh shit, yo, you Terrence Green, da-da-da. I'm like, word? I got that from you. Let's go. Like it does throw a little fire under you. So it's like, yeah, I do think it's dope, you know what I mean? But it just shows that like the work kind of sat in with them. So it's not necessarily the hype. It's kind of like people watch TV all the time, you know what I mean? For somebody to kind of see what you did and take it in and be able to like give it back, it's kind of like, okay, that reminds me the nights where I chose to stay in and work on my script was worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you got to be able to.
That's a good question.
Back.
He wants to know what your IG is.
Raw Swagger, RAW Swagger.
You can post it in the chat if you want. Any links
I'm
you
trying
have.
to signal here to start tweaking on my phone.
Now, far as acting, how long does it take you to learn these scripts and learn the lines? Because you like, especially having a main role, like you had to put in a lot of hours into the scripts and dedicate your time. Because you mentioned sacrifice and I remember like coming to visit you. I remember you used to always have scripts around, ones you auditioning for or scripts that you already are on.
Mm-hmm.
So is it like hard as like how's it you able to remember the lines and able to get into character, that role? Like what do you do to prep yourself for that role?
First thing I do, I put this thing on airplane mode.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Straight distraction.
Yeah. And on top of that, it's for me, every script varies. So I don't really look at the time.
Okay.
I just don't stop until I get it. And that takes days, weeks, studying, research, Google, looking up words. I stutter too, so I can't control that. So it's kind of hard for me. I also have to read it and see where I'm gonna stutter, and then practice on my breathing, my technique, on talking. So on top of learning lines,
more stress to that shit.
Yeah, so the stress on trying not to stutter in front of a crowd, a production crew.
Well, you ain't stuttered tonight.
Cameras and shit.
I've been stuttering. I've been studying, but also at this point been working with it, and I have a speech coach, and I practice a lot of things. So there's times where I'll maybe kind of stop in between lines or something like that.
Yeah.
Or if I'm on set, I'll just butcher the whole line. Like fuck it, you know what I mean? Like
take 3, run
it back.
You gotta go back to one like fucking 20 times.
Yeah, but also at the same time, like, you know, you got to be aware that that's money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so
can't fuck it up.
Yeah, you got to be able to balance it. So,
what I would like to know, who is your favorite, or what is your favorite movie that involves a rapper? Whether it's a rapper who's an actor or a movie about rap.
It's easy. Get Rich or Die Trying.
Ooh, and they just released that like recently. Recently. Yeah.
Get Rich or Die Trying is one of those movies like it's just something that hit home for me. It was like a journey of a guy who stood out to his friends. He was trapping. You know what I mean? It wasn't the overall best film in the world, but the message in it and the way he pushed through what he went through and how he overcame the loss of his mom and You know, just the experience of getting locked up and shit like that. It was just the journey of that movie really gets me through some shit.
Yeah, got you.
So back to the script thing. So when I was learning my lines, I didn't just learn my lines, but I learned like the lines ahead of mine, so I know when to like what key to come in on and shit. So there was a couple times where I learned the lines ahead of it, and when we go there, and like the director comes, is like, "Oh, you're gonna do this and this and this," and this dude doesn't even know his lines, and I'm like, "I know him," and he gave me his whole fucking part.
Hey,
Has
that
some shit like that
too.
happened to you?
Yeah, you pick up. I've accidentally taken jobs before. There's ways to go about it. My main thing as far as remembering lines is the key that always helped me is just listening. Like at the end of the day, the whole day today, like this whole vibe we've had, y'all didn't know what I was gonna say. Hey, Nick, let's get it. Hit me up on the gram, man. Let's see what you got. You know what I'm saying? But like y'all don't know what I'm gonna say. Y'all don't know what y'all gonna respond. But y'all
Yeah, this wasn't rehearsed or nothing.
Y'all
Yeah.
listening. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way to act is just listening.
Reaction.
And, yeah, you react naturally.
Acting
and
is reacting.
If it's written
like
well,
in a fucking moment, yeah.
your reaction will be basically what it should be. So I learned everyone's lines, but I also made sure I listened. You know what I mean? Because the way I take in the lines might not be how they do it.
That's
You know
what
what I mean?
improv comes into.
Yeah. Being able to just take it in and adapt to it. Yeah, so being able to do that and stuff like that could definitely help you grow.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, man.
This is live.
Glad you're fucking here.
I like this concept.
Glad you're here.
I
think we can go get another Henny bottle right now.
Yeah, it might be trying. It might be bottle 30. Energy and Henny.
But we got. I just want to say we have one. I want to say an ultimate fan, but a real good fan, Motor City King. Fan of Ringo.
Fucking killed it in the fucking studio today. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Motor City King winning.
Y'all laid some shit down today?
Oh yeah. We got two tracks done.
They fucking killed it, bro. I got all that behind the scenes footage.
Yeah, shout out to Motor City King winning rap battle of the year. Well, rap battle champ this past last week and out of the year. I'm sorry. He's doing this thing. He's been doing this thing for a while.
30 ball too.
Yeah, he's been doing his thing, and it's just a blessing. Like I said, Terrence, I watched him become the person he is today. It wasn't like this was handed to him. I try to tell people you gotta go out here and put the work in, and the work will eventually pay for all the time and sacrifice you put into it. And it just sometimes goes over people's head, but because especially like living in Arizona, it's so different now, especially for me, and how people look at being an artist and looking at the way you think they think, oh, I can do it this way and get around. No, there's no shortcut to it. And if you is getting it, you eventually got to pay for it back very fast. Trust me. Because nothing's handed to you for free. And then, especially in this world today, everybody always have intentions and motives and trying to take advantage of you and use you in certain ways you might know them like. So, I'm just glad that Terrence, especially living in LA, it's just been so rough seeing the homeless, seeing just drugs and alcohol, how it takes over, especially the young folks. And Terrence been out here for a while now, and he's just been doing what he's supposed to do for
that
us.
Californication, right?
Yeah, what he's supposed to do for us, like the Philly hustle. Like I told him, like get out here and just do what you got to do, and learn every job. Because you never know, a role might you might have just get on that role in that position. Because I always was that's the first
LA train.
That's a real train.
Yeah, it's a real train. But that's the first for me. Like going, like he said, moving to Arizona. For me, it was all about connecting with the locals, connecting with the community, and how can I help? Not, oh, I'm better than you. Oh, I'm gonna take over. It was like, how can I come and help and be a part of this town? And that's how Tucson took me in as like now a Tucsonian, you should say. So it's different. Especially coming from the East Coast, we don't see things the way people see things out here, especially, you know, mountains and desert. Like just driving to California, we was looking at it like, damn, it's really desert out here. We got sand. Like, yeah.
What's this white dirt?
And we saw like one tree.
But
you know, like you said, it's the hard work, the sacrifice. I mean, you lose sleep, but it's, you know, you gotta lose sleep to eat. Like you gotta do things, and like you said, it goes over people's head because they just want it to come quick.
No.
And it's like, oh, I don't want to give that up. Oh, that's gonna make me uncomfortable.
Time and effort, man.
I don't want to do that.
Terrence, have you ever reached any rough patches, like far as like, have you ever, like, you know, in LA, like people lived in their cars or was homeless, or you ever reached that?
Yeah, I didn't have an apartment for like the first few years. I came here.
people thinking like, oh, like tell them like how like it's not like.
I was sleeping on the floors of friends' apartments. I was sleeping on piles of clothes. I was showering at the gym. I've had to I've had to live at friends' houses, girls' houses, homeboys' places. I would look for dancers that was on tour because I couldn't afford it. It wasn't like I was just some bum ass dude. It's just like I couldn't afford what it cost. You know, I didn't have a job at the time, so I would look for like dancers on tour. And when they would go on tour for like 3 months, I'd be like, yo, can I watch your crib and help with what I can, but just to sleep. I won't be in there. Won't be bringing nobody over. Won't be doing nothing crazy. I would literally leave in the morning, come at night, and it was just like, yeah, as long as you take care of it, pay me whatever you can. So people looked out and they understood, and they saw the effort that I was putting in, so they looked out. You know what I'm saying? So people definitely had to make sure I got through, and I was able, or I would have got sucked up in this thing. But I also knew what I was up against, and I was like, damn, this is what y'all do to get by each month. You know what I mean? Like seeing them do it was either like, okay, I either got to work that hard or go back home. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
you never want to go back home.
Go back.
Who out of everybody in the film industry, who would you love to work with that you haven't worked with yet? Who would you love to work with? Whether it's a director, an actor, an actress, who would it be?
That's good.
I think Denzel's a given.
Denzel?
Yeah,
Denzel Washington.
Denzel's a given. That's his automatic.
Training Day 2?
Yeah.
Training Day 2, you're the new one, you're the rookie?
I think I can pull it off.
Or you like you get him in jail, break him out of jail, whatever. Because he gets locked on, he got shot up.
That's the thing. I noticed you haven't done movies yet.
No, I'm done with it. Just I haven't hit like a box office.
A box office film. Okay.
How many projects have you been involved in as far as, you know, TV shows and things like that? How many acting projects you've been a part of?
I'm at like, I think I stopped counting at like 25.
Yeah.
Something like that. Some of, you know, behind the scenes helping out, punching up stuff, doing things, pilots, you know what I mean, indies, short films, music videos, you know, stage shows. Like
I remember you was doing everything.
You know what I mean? Stand-up shows, you know, things like that. So I've done a lot, you know. The big ones, you know, a couple, you know, TV shows, and network films. Like I said, I haven't hit a box office. That was background.
If there was a movie that's already been established, that's already out, if you can go back in time and just plug you in and take somebody out, right? What movie would it be?
I wouldn't take them out.
Or just add your character. Like, you know what
I mean? Biker Boys.
Biker Boys?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I like that one.
Love bikes?
I believe bikes. That's my dad. So my dad put me on bikes since I was a kid. So one of my goals is to do the lead on like a Biker Boys type.
You will. Yeah. You will. No doubt about it. No doubt about
it.
I'd like to work with like Michael Bay or J.J. Abrams. Their movies are dope, bro. I love their fucking movies. Like the Bad Boys films.
Yeah, there's
fucking Transformers and shit.
When did the switch happen to? Because, you know, living in LA is not like you living here and you be like, all right, I'm just going to be a dancer. When did the switch happen? Like, I got to do every fucking thing.
When you're about to get homeless, I think he's
horizons. He's like, fuck, I gotta do more.
He's like, I'm sleeping on this floor in this pile of clothes.
You just start.
I gotta do something.
You realize that, like, you know, maybe I can't get paid from dance every day.
Yeah.
So what else can I do? You know what I mean? And then, you know, the more you
Was
read,
being a stripper ever part of the thing with him?
Porn industry.
Curious minds get curious. Nah, but you learn, and then once you get in the game, you see that there's people out there that are doing many other things.
Oh, by the way, we're really trying to help Jacob raise some more money because you know about the whole
Still on that
clothes
shit? Damn.
Push this man's OnlyFans page. You don't gotta tune in and watch. Just share the link. We need to blow this motherfucker up. All right?
No, man.
You got the OM. You got the OM.
No, dude. People hit me up in my inbox and like, you really got to own? Like, no, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
So, hey, make sure you support this man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Support the OnlyFans.
Bar Talk TV.
Bar Talk.
Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, I do. I do. What is the overall objective of CityBoys?
Oh,
you can answer that one.
The overall objective of CityBoys is just to be where it's at, a legacy. You know, something that lives on. You know, once I pass away, and something that, you know, my kids and people that's with me, kids can look at and be like, damn, my father and people around
What
me
would
really
they
did
say
that.
though? So like the legacy is gonna be like right now we say like Michael Jordan was like.
It's wherever God intends to be. That's all it is.
I mean, but what do you
What's up,
say
Terrence?
about
For watching.
it? Man, stop giving me this goddamn.
I don't honestly, I'm doing what God put me here to do.
I know what y'all doing, but I'm saying answer my question in the sense of like what.
This is
all
where it's at.
All right, so all right, look, you're not Dre right now.
Yes.
Okay. Your name is Thomas Williams. All right.
Yes.
And you've been following CityBoys for 15 years, right?
Yes.
And then I'm Terrence Green. So Thomas. And I'd be like, hey, I heard you're a CityBoys fan. You have a CityBoys sweater. What is that? And what do they do?
What do we do? We are.
No, you're not we. You're Thomas.
I'm Thomas. What do they do? What do they do?
What do they do?
You know Dre.
It's hard for me to see it that way though.
No, you.
Well, you can try.
I'm gonna
Step
try.
outside of it, and how do you? What is your perspective on?
Yeah, Thomas.
It's hard, man. My perspective is on it because of the life I lived before then. And you know me, Terrence.
Yeah.
You saw like a lot of things in my life was up and down. People come and go. And I'm even surprised like I'm still here because there have been times I wanted to give up and move on and do other things. And I thought about it a lot. And as far as like when things started changing and how people started looking at us, like how I'm able to change people's lives, how I'm able to help people that like yourself, you know, and then people around me are just like, this is not just about me. It's about the people that's coming with me. And I had to look at it in a more of a different way of something that's bigger than me, like how versatile was. Like I always had that sense of like, this not just about me. We have something to do something great and change this whole city, and which we did. We was impactful at the time, and now like me being 41 and still in the position I'm in, I'd be like, damn, yo, how I'm doing this, like how I'm here, you know, especially being like on the West Coast, like coming from where I come from, I don't think about like I'm out in the mountains, like I was trying to survive, like how I'm gonna make it out. And it was just like, it was an outlet, like to get me out the hood, get me out of that hood mentality, because it got me in front of people and places and opportunities that helped to change my life and look at things differently. And that's all it is. It's just like how we are now, downtown LA, or just like we live in our own lifestyle. We in our own lane. We create our own like brand. And in a sense, it's like we don't look at nobody else around us besides just us and what we doing. It's a beautiful thing because it was rough to try to like get here.
Share it, Moni.
Rough to try to get here. And I'm just blessed. Like I said, I'm always looking at it as God gave me another opportunity to do something different in my life.
Oh my God, bro.
Next question.
Yes.
This is my interview now.
Oh.
This is my interview now.
Uh-oh.
You want me to answer the
All
same
right.
question?
This is my next one. I got one. Why should I watch Bar Talk TV instead of blank?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
I'm just saying
I
blank
can
as any
answer
show.
the first question that you asked him. If it was to us, the reason why I started Bar Talk TV was to help people, artists, small businesses, whatever, have a voice, let them be heard, and promote them. Second thing was for my family, my son. I wanted to leave something legacy shit. You want to answer the second one?
I would say the reason why all of you should tune into Bar Talk TV, and why you should be tuning into Bar Talk TV, and why all y'all should be tuning into Bar Talk TV, is because we generally love music. We generally want to provide a platform, a voice, a way for underground artists or even established artists to tell their stories so people can get to know them on a separate level, to be able to identify with them personally and see that we all have things in common. We all bleed the same, we all breathe the same, and have fun.
Yeah.
Because not every interview you could do, there's not every platform where you can kind of be yourself and open up. And I think that's very special about this show is that, even if there's an artist that only has 2 followers, he's only done 1 show, doesn't even have a music video, we're glad to have him here to give him a platform to help raise their followers. And, it's just a way like where we could give back and pay it forward too.
All right, this is my last one.
Mm-hmm.
I have a check that's not filled out.
Yeah.
Y'all can put as much as you want on it. I actually have 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You can book the next 3 people for your next Bar Talk. There is no amount, so don't worry about it. They can't say no.
Yeah.
Who are your 3? You can each have your own 3, or y'all can.
I got 3.
Matter of fact, everybody get their own 3.
Oh, who do you want to see on Bar Talk, brother?
Y'all each got 3 checks. Everybody got 3 checks.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
You go, Motor. You got your 3. Go.
Yeah,
that's a great question.
All right. Wayne, Terrence, Dream, and Meek Mill.
Chill! Top 3.
Let's go. I'm serious.
My number 1 would have to be Rihanna. I would love to do an interview with Rihanna. She's extremely talented to me. I would love to interview her and just play true or false with her. I think my number 2, dead or alive?
Yeah, it don't matter. Dead or
alive. Tupac. I definitely want Tupac on the show.
Nice.
Rihanna, Pac. Woo, man, the 3rd one. How do you choose? I gotta go with Big.
I like that.
I have to go with Big.
That's a good lineup.
I have to go with Big.
That's a good lineup.
I have to go with Big.
That's a good lineup.
Wow, what I missed? You guys all clapping and shit.
All right, I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
So I called this interview. This interview is my interview now. Y'all missed it. Manny was Pitbull. Prove it, nigga. Liar.
I'm like, what?
So check it out. I got 3 checks. Right? 3 checks. They not filled out. And you can book the next 3 interviews with whoever you want. Who's your 3?
Dead or alive?
It don't matter. Dead or alive. He said Biggie, Pac, and Rihanna.
I like Will Smith. I'm a really big fan
like
of Will
Will.
Smith. Fuck Chris Rock, by the way.
She gonna slap the shit out of me what I said today. Go ahead.
Okay. I like Will.
Let's see. Ice Cube. I love Ice Cube.
Yeah.
I interviewed Ice Cube.
No shit.
Yeah, that's wild.
Damn.
So a lot of people don't know this fun fact.
Nah, go.
No, you're fine. Yeah, go.
But when I started acting, I didn't know how to get into it. My homeboy interviewed actors for movies. They're called junkets. So, you get like 3 minutes to interview 2 or 3 people in the cast at a time. And I asked him, I was like, yo, can I just pick their brains, bro? Like, I can interview, just give me a shot like that. He goes, what? He goes, I need a like journalist. And I was like, I do that. I had never interviewed anybody in my life. I was like, I do that shit, bro. He's like, I was like, yeah, bro, I do it. He's like, all right, I'll give you a small one. You know what I'm saying? So I did it and I killed it, right? So he let me do it for like a year. So I just interviewed actors and you're supposed to interview them about the like project, right? But I would just ask them about being an actor. And then I'd go home and write their story down and be like, okay, where do I fit in this journey, and try to apply it to me. So I would just pick actors' brains and then apply that to my like real life. And Cube was one of them. I got to interview him and Cedric the Entertainer.
Oh shit,
that's dope.
Barbershop too.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That's dope. What's your third, Jacob?
Third one would be probably Antonio Banderas, because I'm a big fan of him too.
Yeah, that's lit.
Puss in Boots, motherfucker.
Puss in Boots.
That's funny.
I guess mine's gonna be a little bit different. Jacob, you still got one more?
No, I did.
Okay,
it's funny. We're bringing up my kids, my youngest daughter, because she thinks puss is a bad word, so she doesn't say puss in boots. She says cat in boots.
It's my kid. She gonna go.
For her, she thinks it's pussy. I'm trying to say it's not a bad word. She's like,
nah. She's like, I'm not saying it.
If we come close to it, well, I would say my 3 will be Bob Marley.
You know what? I was thinking of that too, honestly.
Thank you, Jeff.
It's so hard to pick.
Bob Marley. Of course, Terrence Green.
Yeah. Go Terrence. Go Terrence.
And one more. Honestly, I wouldn't mind interviewing Kobe. And Kobe, yeah. Because he always have like a way to think, a way like in life, the way he lived and how he lived his life is always different and inspirational.
Yeah.
And he was always like show you like you can be better. You just gotta push yourself, and not even just push yourself. It's just about how you conduct your life and change your life in a way where as though the things that you really want that's important matters. And that's what I respect about him, because especially like, coming from Philly, and then you hear the stories about Kobe playing in the park, and playing at Lower Marion, it hits you differently. I know out here, LA has a different type of love and respect for him, but when you from PA, you from Philly, it hits you differently. Like you just look, be like, yo, this dude used to like right around the corner.
He was right there.
Yeah, like it was right there for us. So it really hits us differently in Philly, probably than how it hits the West Coast, because people like, it's sad about the East Coast that we sometimes abandon those that are great, like Will Smith, Kevin Hart. Like, not saying they ain't popping in Philly, but they had to leave Philly to get to where they at. Even Kobe, and they would never have been as great as they are, honestly, if they haven't came to LA.
Big fact.
Will Smith is like the man out here, like Kevin Hart, all of them. It's just the mentality we have on the East Coast, that we have that never forget where we come from mentality, that we want to be better than what we was before. And then we watch people around you that might passed away or on drug addictions, and just by them not applying certain things, or just by the system just not allowing them. The system's so messed up, man. So that's all about just change, and all about just knowing like where you come from.
Exactly.
Bar talk. Exclusive.
Hey, explosive poet, living one chapter in time. We here, baby. XPR1 CIT.
We're gonna take
Did you mute your mic? Did you go to the restroom?
I muted it, man.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna shoot a commercial real quick. Let's shoot a commercial. Let Terrence take a little break.
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
All right, we'll keep going. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. What's your favorite song right now?
Dreams and Nightmares.
Still?
Right away.
Hold on. Time out. Still?
Yes.
Nothing off the new album.
I just
No.
like
Dreams and Nightmares. That's my favorite song. Yeah, that's me.
Man, when you heard Dreams and Nightmares, see, I know how I felt when I know how we feel. I know how like the East Coast. Listen, let me tell you this: we in Tucson, it's like everywhere we go, DreDay. soon as dreams nightmare come on.
Fact. That's my favorite shit.
But listen, for me, especially coming from Philly and especially coming from PA, you just coming from PA and Philly, you hear that, it makes you remember like, yo, nobody was worrying about us. Nobody give a fuck about us. Now, like, we lit. The town is lit, but in its own way, whereas though it's like we respect it, but we not out here trying to like shit on nobody. You know, you see people like that's from Philly or people that's just from the East Coast, they just have a different mentality, man. And even Meek, where he moves and the way he moves with his team, I respect that, man, because I watch a lot of people in his team still to this day, you know, doing what they supposed to do. Shout out to O'Malley.
Yeah, I rock. So Dreams and Nightmares is my shit.
Honestly, I'm a boss. My shit.
I'm a boss.
I remember playing that in the club when he was there, and just before it hit like international, so it was popping in Philly, and he was there, yo. And we dropped that. Just how the whole club just went up. Like it was just like. It was like yeah, this the one. Yeah, we were like the city was a heart behind him.
If you play I'm a Boss in the club, I'll act like I own the
club. Yeah. You saw me ride through my whole whip.
That's the
my
thing.
new whip.
It's if you play anything Meek or Nipsey in the club, everyone just stop and just let me have fun. That's kind of how it goes. But
especially watch me come up, man, in the Dirty Braids era. Remember we used to be out in York and all them Philly rappers to come out there and perform. Joey Jahai.
We used to go to these shows and everything, bro. Just battle rap videos with me in the background.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just, I was just always like a little sponge. Like I'm gonna figure this out.
It's gonna be a hard question. I know, and you might. I don't. It's not. You're not sliding anybody. What is and has been your favorite experience out of all these experiences you've had with all these actors and all these faces and all these places? What has been the one, the fucking one that takes it all?
Calling my mom and tell her I told you, and it wasn't in a sense of like she didn't believe in me. It was one of them sense of like. Calling my mom in the sense of like, I've been saying, I think I can do something big. It took me like 15, 16 years to say something. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey man,
like, I think being able to call her with great news and be like,
I know how that felt.
Be like, Mom, I got something. You know what I'm saying? So that was my end all be all. Calling my mom and
I love that. Respect, man.
Some dope shit. That's what I look forward to. I just look forward to sharing great news with folks I love.
What has been your favorite movie project or TV project or dance project or any project? What's been your favorite project?
So far, Step Up for sure. Yeah, Step Up. I mean, that's also something I've worked on for so long. Like, I gave that show, you know,
yo, what up, my guy?
A bunch of years. What's up, Corey?
I'm rich, bitch.
You good? I gave them, you know, like 4+ years.
Hey, I'm sorry to cut this short. We got another celebrity in the house. We got the man from the Chappelle Show,
Rich.
Mr. I'm Rich, bitch. Come and say hi.
Rich. Is that the bottle? Is that the bottle?
Yeah.
Crack it open.
That's cool, man.
Hey,
Rich. Turn off the speaker, bro.
Turn that shit off.
Turn off the speaker. What you doing?
What just happened?
What's this guy doing?
What just happened?
What's up, man? I can't get that shit out of my head ever since he called you that shit. That shit funny, man.
Baby Bash.
Baby Bash. Yeah, we was out chilling in Hollywood last night, and we don't even know about what time, but Jacob apparently is Baby Bash.
Whoa, really?
I can't unsee it now.
Yeah, I can't unsee it now. I never saw it, but now I cannot unsee it.
He said you was back
10. The camera's over here, bro. That's just the TV. The camera's right here. What are you doing?
I know.
This man fucked up.
Bless the bottom, man.
He's ducking underneath the TV.
That man walked in and see it. I wish I could see this shit. They got, you know what I'm saying, this one right here.
Only on Bar Talk. Here you go. Man, I appreciate all great answers.
I got my cup right here.
Bar Talk is talking. I like that. Bar Talk is talking.
Bar Talk is talking.
We gotta get Terrence in the. We're gonna get Terrence in Tucson, man.
Hey, we'd love to have you out in Tucson. Come to the studio. Do this again. That'd be fucking great, man.
Come host the CityBoys Saturday.
Yeah, come host CityBoys Saturdays. Oh, we would love that.
Chat, I heard them say they want to book me for CityBoys Saturday. So
cheers, y'all.
So if they don't book me, we're gonna say they was capping me.
Yep.
Oh,
you want some?
Hell yeah.
We got free Hennessy for you, boy. Pull up.
Press Coke.
I don't even know if they're drinking.
You gonna pour some in your cup?
Can you put some Red Bull in here?
They playing Dream tonight, man. Chat, they trying to get me turned up.
But
look though, they said it's him right there. Look at his face. Look at his face. It's straight. Look at his face. If I'm not at a what is it, CityBoys Saturday?
Tucson, Arizona.
And how long? How long do we got?
We got every third.
How long, Chad? How long do we gonna get them booked?
Bring that Coke. Bring that Coke.
Let's get him in May.
Yeah, let's get him in May.
That's next month.
Terrence, what's up, Terrence?
Two months.
Now, we got to get him before then. He be going.
They got into the end of May.
He might be going.
Says cheers.
They got into the end of May to book me.
Yo, what up, Pete?
Tucson, Arizona.
He might be going.
We're gonna say they capping.
You pass your Coke?
That's my birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday.
Yeah, I got the Henny in there.
I'll film the whole thing.
Okay.
Do the whole shit.
That'd be dope. Some performances and all that.
It's been a minute since Terrence been to Tucson. I think the last time he's in Tucson was probably when we did a 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
Cheers, Paris.
Hold on. We're waiting for
this one. Thank you.
Yeah, Terrence, he been to Tucson a few times. We did.
Tucson, we turned up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We
brought
turned up.
Tucson to LA, man.
Yeah, we had Tucson lit.
Seriously, we was in there dancing.
I gotta check my phone again.
Yeah, that was such a long time. Thank you. It was such a long time, man. But I think Terrence will enjoy Tucson on this trip because honestly, it's one of those now. It's like totally day and night. Seriously,
I'm really turned up out there. I got you.
To our Bar Talk familia, grab your drink, get and sing.
I like interviews.
We gotta wait for Motor. We'll wait for Motor.
We'll Motor.
Yeah, hurry up so we can do this cheers. Everybody get in it.
Cheers, Lee.
Lee, you get in?
Come on, everybody get over here. We gotta do this shit right.
I'm gonna do it right.
Bar Talk TV, Terrence Green, the myth, the legend,
apparently
the man.
I'm fucking baby bash now.
It's baby bash. They're playing dreams on nightmares.
All right, everybody, come on. Everybody watching, let's all take this shot together. Get your drink.
Lower that.
Yeah, lower it, man.
Gonna take his shit down.
Let's go.
Oh,
On the count of three, Bar Talk TV. 1, 2, 3. Bar Talk TV. Ooh.
So before yesterday, I didn't even like Henny.
Oh, yes,
never drank it.
You turned into a Henny dude.
Never drank it at all.
Henny, your Henny takeover started yesterday?
Yesterday.
That's wild.
I've been trying to get this man to drink this shit with me for months.
What's up?
Shout out Richard Lee.
It's like a Henny life.
They got me drinking dark now.
LA classic.
What?
Oh. What LA you living in?
Oh shit. Because LA is definitely different from York, man. Like, how was it, like York to Philly to Atlanta? What was it like the whole experience living in different cities, and now you're out here? What makes you stay here besides just the work? Like, what do you like so much about living in LA?
The melting pot, like Atlanta taught me a lot about Black success. I grew up around a lot of different people, so when I got here, I seen there's a lot of different people. Well, like I said, once I got connected with like the natives here, and I understood how to move. Like, I think being in Philly and living on the blocks that I lived in, like where I was born and raised, I was safe. So Philly kind of let me know that like you really can't think you as safe. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to move in a place that I'm not from in Philly. So it was like, all right, you know, being in North as much as we did, like y'all told me straight up, it's like, yo, I need you to know where you live at and know what blocks you pass on your way home. So that helped me when I got to like ATL, you know what I'm saying? So just, I guess, knowing how to move in the streets and knowing how to be curious, but don't be nosy in a sense, you know what I'm saying? It helped me get welcome because it's like, oh, he really trying to figure it out and he not trying to get over on anybody. So I was able to just adapt to the moves and the people and stuff like that. And also, like, I'm cool as fuck. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's really hard to think there's anything less than what you're getting with me.
Who is the greatest hip hop artist to ever come out of Atlanta, in your opinion?
Outkast.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's my pick.
That's a good one.
That's my pick.
That's
a good one.
That's a good one.
Outkast is different. Atlanta was my stepping stone, man. Like Atlanta,
you don't want to dump.
I remember you told me you was moving to Atlanta. He's like, I'm about to move to Atlanta. I was like, go for it.
Atlanta was what gave me hope to kind of do the like LA thing because Atlanta was close enough from home for me to kind of explore and get my feet wet. But
that stepping stone, right?
Yeah. And I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I mean, people say I'm wrong, but I feel like if I didn't go to Atlanta first and learn what I learned in the A, I would have got swallowed up here.
To the industry.
I want to get swallowed up here.
I would have fumbled this.
Well, the industry.
I want to get swallowed up like
I got swallowed up here.
Now, do you feel like
you say that you ain't seen nobody get swallowed up in LA, bro?
Like, we mean by getting swallowed up? Like, do you feel like for some people that move here, say,
I have a feeling we're talking about a different kind of swallow.
I know we're talking about you.
I'm talking about. Listen, I'm talking about somebody moving from like North Dakota. Somebody moving just like chasing a dream.
Freak boy shit.
There you go. None of the explicit shit.
Freak boy shit.
Yeah, freak boy shit.
Yeah.
Freak boy. Swallowed up, I guess, on my end would be like, when I got to the A, like Philly and Pittsburgh, that's where my dad's from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those areas kind of just prepped me to keep myself safe, and I was a little bit of a hothead.
Which is why you're still a fan.
Yeah,
okay, makes sense now.
You know what I mean? So, like, it was kind of like...
Go Niners!
It was kind of like, I was a little bit of a hothead. I didn't have industry experience. So I burned bridges in the A, but the bridges I burned, I was able to learn from versus ruin my career. Whereas, had I came straight here, I feel like if I would have burned a lot of them, I wouldn't have been able to bounce back because they only looked at me from the bridges I burned. People in the A it was like that, and there's still some people in the A who won't ever make it. You know what I mean? But it's not like I'm a bad guy. It's just like
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I learned from it, and I know that they see me now, and they're like, "Oh, he's grown up. He's matured a lot, and he's learned some things." So, yeah, it was more so a learning experience and stepping stone, and just kind of prepping me for the Atlanta. Or for the LA experience now, because it's real easy to fuck it up.
Now, everybody that knows Explicit, you know, they know Outkast. They one of my favorite groups of all time. So, you know, now we just bring it back there. What's your favorite Outkast album?
Honestly, Aquemini.
I love Aquemini.
Great. And to be real with you, it sounds really weird. I mean, on top of it being great, it was one of the things that made me and my stepdad close.
What's your favorite track on this?
So there's the horns. The horns.
Spotty out of Double Wait.
And
when I first met Miles, Double Angel.
But then there's just that one, because keep in mind I was really young at the time, so like it's hard for me to nail like that. But it's like you and I,
right?
And I.
Yeah,
you know, you and I.
My mind works to being supposed to win, count to 10, to win. Welcome to the Lions.
So my stepdad, he kind of like.
What up, though, man? You already know what it is, man. Motor City King, man. You already know what the fuck it is. I'm sitting here with the
camera
Bar
right
Talk
there.
TV.
Camera's right here, bro. I don't know what the fuck.
Right here. I don't know what camera you talking to this. I don't know what show you're on, but Bar Talk's right here.
It's the Hennessy. Hey, you already know what the fuck it is, man. It's your boy Motor City King, man. Turn the fuck up. Bar Talk TV. You feel me? I got my man Terrence Green in this bitch. I call him Ringo though. You feel me?
But he was talking about, hold on, that's up for this the Outkast album song. You say your stepdad and y'all connected through the
He
album.
put me on to because like as a kid you don't really think old heads like really know about hip hop.
Really?
And he was like, you need to watch, you need to listen to this. I'm like, well, what you know about this, bro? You a stepdad, nigga. Go do some stepdad stuff. Right? That's just, I'm a young boy, like, you know. So then, but then I was like, I really looked up to him and I love this dude. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, here he is again trying to teach me something. But I was always open to it. So I was like, what's this? I like that. Like, it's fire. And I was like, who are these people? You know what I mean? And like, I was young, you know what I'm saying? So it was a growing thing. And then I was like, oh, they actually fire.
Do you have any children?
You know what I mean? Nah.
It's a dad thing, bro. I'm just saying to my kids, you're gonna watch this. You know, I show them like Brother
But I
Ribs,
listened
like
though.
that.
So it was like one of those things where like, I'm like, he's taking time out, Terrence. You know, when he takes time out, it's worth it. You know, I had one of them gems in me that was just like when people you respect, it was like when somebody you respect are having that moment, you like, this gonna mean something later. I feel like it. All right, what you got? You know what I mean? So it was one of them. So that album is what opened me up.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never knew you was like as Outkast fans.
Yeah, I could
That's
cite
crazy.
every motherfucking song.
I'm
Front to back. I'm a diehard Outkast fan.
Okay, speaking of Outkast though, I got a question. You might say Outkast, but what is the greatest group of all time? Any genre. Everybody got an answer.
I don't think I have a voice for that. Like,
listen,
what is the greatest group
but
of all time?
It's hard though because
Any
it was
genre.
eras. Like
It's different eras. Your favorite, your personal favorite group of all time.
you got people gonna say the Beatles. You got people gonna say Wu-Tang.
Everybody.
Yeah.
No. I'm going with
He said number.
I'm going with the Temptations.
No, he said number. He said numbers.
Hey, I'm going with the Temptations.
Beatles outsold them.
That's why I said the Beatles.
Migos
The Beatles
outsold the Beatles. Who the phone out?
I don't think so. Hey Siri.
Who the phone out?
Hey
Go to
Siri.
your phone. Go to Safari.
Hold up. Hey Siri. Hold up, bro. Siri tripping right now. You got Siri confused with that. Hey Siri. Did the Migos sell more records or do more numbers than the Beatles?
I'm doing research on that. Boy, you smoking
You
dope,
smoking,
boy.
man. It never happened. Never happened. Never happened.
Nigga,
It never happened.
Beatles, listen, the Beatles sold 183 million units.
Yeah.
Google says Lil Wayne is worth 300 million.
And we arguing with you.
Google lies, bro.
Hey.
Yo,
Hey.
what up, Angel?
Hey, you get your everybody get their choice.
183 million. Hold on. The Beatles did 183 million. The
Hey, everybody got their
Migos
choice.
did 3.4 million albums.
Hey, everybody got their choice though. I'm going with the Temptations, man.
But if you're going rap wise,
I didn't say rap group. I said any genre.
Any genre.
Any genre. Any
You
genre.
trying to start an argument?
I'm a battle. Hey, I like battle rap. We gotta, think about it. That's hard to pick.
That's too broad.
Okay.
I don't believe that shit.
I'm just saying. I said any genre. Y'all go.
Google
straight
me
to
lying.
rap.
But you did say
I got. Yeah, your favorite. Your
Yeah,
personal.
what's your favorite?
It's an opinionated sport.
What's your favorite?
My thing is, everybody got their personal opinion. Everybody get one opinion.
Yeah.
when you start screening,
We're peaking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
got you.
peaking.
I got you.
We're peaking.
Nobody make their picks though.
Yeah, we live.
We're live.
We're live, Rich.
Any genre. No. On the serious note, everybody pick one group. Liquor is the energy. We call it energy.
That's why it's Bar Talk TV. That's what it is.
Hey, we call that shit energy.
Watch the first 10 minutes of this interview and then skip ahead to us now. And watch how much this shit.
Man, don't try to throw them out there. He tried to name drop them. I don't think they said that shit. Think I watched that. They did not say that.
Oh my goodness. This is funny.
Oh no, I don't think they said that shit.
They did, bro. And they was like, "Who gonna get Ducky of the Day?" But I just heard y'all in one.
Whoever said that need the Ducky of the Day for sure.
Now, let's get to that real quick.
Hey, I got a short attention span.
People don't know, like Terrence is into cars and bikes.
Oh, yeah.
And when did you stop racing cars? And when you stopped getting into bikes? Like when I remember you was doing that for like a minute. Like
honestly, when I started getting on TV, because I told myself I can't keep running from the police.
Yo, yeah, he for real though. No, he for real though. He for real.
I got a question. What's your favorite car? Like,
I don't know how many.
Oh, that's a good question.
What's your favorite car?
Honestly, I like old school Camaro, like Z28 Camaros.
Really?
SS Camaro Sports. And like if I could really race, like I would do an old school car.
The 80s?
New school
models?
cars. Yeah. New school cars. I just because I like the advancement and what cars have turned into.
Yeah.
So an electric car would be fire to me too, you know what I'm saying, of course. But I'm also just a fan of just high speed and
like
just
the first car you could ever purchase, what would it be?
and like if I had a blank check, I would go like Lambo. For sure.
Oh shit.
Like I would go new school Ferrari, some shit like that. Like I would do something crazy sporty, a Bugatti, some crazy shit. But that's just donuts in that bitch too. Like if I had a blank check for sure.
Yeah, blank check.
You know what I mean? But
First car you could purchase.
yeah, for sure, I would definitely go crazy.
Now I noticed in LA, like a lot of people will be having electric cars out here more and electric scooters as well. How's it been like as far as for you, like just commuting? I know you like driving to LA is crazy, man. Like,
man, you have to understand when you driving anywhere, that is a tab. And I think when I started getting money, you know, I was really smart up until the fact where I said maybe I should get a Range Rover truck. That's probably the dumbest shit I've ever done. But it was a great learning experience. You know what I mean? But I don't commute everywhere. It just costs. Nigga, the price of gas costs a lot.
Yeah.
My truck costs a lot. And if you want me to drive there, it just gotta be worth it. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it just costs a lot. It takes time, effort. I can do a lot of shit from home. I do a lot of things on like on the internet at home. So if I can do it at home, I really don't need to leave the crib.
Do you feel like as well, like your safety? Your safety
you
is.
Can go across. The camera's right here.
The camera's right here.
You can go behind.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps fucking thinking the TV
is the camera.
I know, right? I looked up there a couple times.
Right, like.
What you about to ask me?
Oh shit! Nah, cause people, I noticed like
Rich did it first.
When you when things took off for you for Step Up, paparazzi, probably DMs from ladies, different situations. How you feel now? Do you feel safe going out? Do you feel like you always got to be sunglasses, hat, or you could just be you?
Not to be honest, I've always had women chime me.
Very true.
That's not really a thing. Like I've been lit since grade school.
Very true. I already know.
I went from like
this nigga call himself raw swagger, man.
But here's the thing. No. But here's the thing. No, I'll say this. You gotta be more aware of what you got going on.
Yeah.
And I'll say, I ain't gonna lie, TV will get you attention from women who can really fuck your shit up. I get that. And I've been blessed to have people who are willing to like school me on shit, warn me on things. And to be honest, warn me about things that actually cross my paths. And I ain't gonna lie, I would have fell for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, as much as I'm like, yeah, you know, I've been used to like women. These women are smart. Niggas is dumb, and I'm one of them. I'm niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm niggas. I'm niggas. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like,
they more be out here trying to
if these women really wanted to do, like, we could all be fucking assed out. We just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just being aware and having a good group of people around you to be able to like keep you away from things and tell you, hey, you might want to think twice about that one. And then once you think twice, or maybe 3 or 4 times, you'll be able to end up having a cool night. Or, you know what I'm saying? You can risk it and fuck it up.
Yeah, because I noticed.
I seen people lose it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he got motor in this bitch.
She said, "Where did baby Bash go?"
That's cool.
How
man.
many have
Motor
said they're pregnant with your kids? I've taken like 3 DNA tests.
That's a good question.
I take 3.
Oh, they ask
To be
you
honest with you,
questions
two
too?
of them was with women I didn't even sleep with.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He having imaginary babies right now.
That's crazy.
They wish they had.
Imagine those walks. I was like, when? Oh, y'all gonna pull up? Yeah, I'll pull up. Yeah, whatever y'all need. You know what I mean?
He like shit.
So what did this happen when you got on the show or before the show?
Nah, this was all before the show.
Damn,
nothing happened
son.
after. I know y'all trying because this time log's online. I ain't doing no time.
All right, really
log.
quick. Hey, really quick. From one of our viewers.
Is it for the abortion money?
Nah, they had the kids.
Oh wow! After the fact,
they had the kids. They wanted that
All right,
money.
Hold on, one second. We got Titus Stegner tuned in. He's got some questions. He's an independent artist.
Let's go.
Fire away, Titus. Let's go.
Coming from an independent artist. Shout out Titus.
Now, is women different out here in LA than Atlanta and Philly?
Yeah, they savages.
And they train hard.
They really good.
So they train like you feel like they're more narcissists.
They wake up and do drills and shit, right?
Oh, you can use ours, bro. You can use ours, Rich.
That boy came out
hot.
hot.
Yeah, right. Hot.
Came out.
No shirt on and shit.
This question is, what's your guys' favorite part of the whole journey?
Honestly, bro.
It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy in the room, man. Energy. That's a new word right
My favorite part is
Go use my shower.
it works, man. Yeah. Hey, an angry skinny nigga is funny. Because you only have a certain level of anger before we start laughing.
It's just us.
And you passed that level of anger, so now we're laughing. That's the thing. Like, as a skinny nigga, you can only get so mad because then we're just gonna laugh. Because I'm one of them.
I'm one of them.
Look, it don't matter what you do, see? Because you actually mad right now, but
you skinny nigga.
But we so skinny, it's like, you know, now it's just funny. My favorite part of the journey is honestly learning what not to do. I think that's what helps me excel amongst people, because a lot of people, when they miss a shot, they be like, I don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I want to go far in music business, but I like y'all.
But I guess for me, it's like if I shoot a shot and I miss, in my head, I just learned a way not to do it. If that makes sense.
Find a different spot on the floor to shoot it.
Spot, you know what I'm saying? And I just hit from
I want to go far in the music business, but like y'all said, people be out here wilding.
Bro,
to be real with you, Titus, hold on. Let me take this one.
Take it. Yeah.
Titus, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. Because here's my thing, bro. People, and I'm not saying this is you. I mean, this is partially you right now. But any form of work, niggas hate. Like, it could be corporate, McDonald's, fucking
You can be
Amazon.
picking up dog shit for a living.
It don't matter.
What fuck is gonna hate?
People be wilding in any form of work, and I get it because we're on like TV and stuff like that. Like, people kind of do it more, get exposed more. But like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, Titus, if you don't make it in rap, wherever job you get, they're gonna talk shit if you're great at it. So you might as well be get
Doing what
talked
you
about
love.
for the shit that you're dope at.
Yeah, yeah.
So just don't let nobody stop you, bro.
I'm done.
Don't let nobody stop you and just stay on your shit.
You just do that.
What's up? I got Spurks. Is that right? Did I say it right? Who's Spurks? Ask me what's up. I got you. Yeah, bro. So just stay on your shit, bro. Just stay on your shit.
He good. He'll figure it out.
What was the most? Did you ever take a job out here? You'd be like, man, I don't want to do this shit, but I gotta make this bread. Like,
have you turned down some gigs?
I turned down a lot of gigs.
Yeah.
I turned down a lot of gigs. I also took gigs just because like there's a gig I really wasn't looking forward to, but it filmed near my mom's house in Florida. So I was like, oh, I can go pick it with my dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'll knock it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know.
Look at that shitty script, y'all. Already.
Now, another question.
To do my hair.
Do you have any like stuff coming up like we should know about far as like
what should we looking out for? What we looking out for?
I directed my first movie.
Congratulations. What's it called?
Nice.
Oh, what's that?
It's called
So
Summer with the Guys.
let's say I stay independent. Would I be better? Because the only thing I truly need to network, I'm capable of everything else.
All right, check it, Titus. If you're capable of everything else, that means you're capable of networking too. So, you know what I mean? Just knock it out. I'll say this though. We're transitioning into a world where you should do it yourself.
Exactly.
And if you're consistent, we just had this talk.
Yeah, we did.
If you're consistent enough, you'll get to that point. You just have to trust yourself. I don't think, to be real with you, bro, this Titus has nothing to do with you, fam. But I've realized that a lot of people don't believe in themselves as much as they say they do. And it stems from a place of broke your back plenty of times.
Hell yeah, I broke my back plenty of times in bullshit places.
I broke, bro. That boy typing.
Bro, what you leave?
We broke our back. This is what we do. If I counted how many times I broke my back, bro.
I was trying to.
I'm about to say spinal. My shit hurt right now. You know what I mean? It's part of the game, bro. This shit hard.
Look at this nigga on the screen, bro. Look at this nigga Rich, bro. Look up there. This nigga like
a head floating over there. That's crazy.
Cause he got all white. Bro, this nigga in a real bubble blanket.
You gotta email me, bro. Email me.
Hey, Titus, we appreciate you tuning in.
Give him your IG one more time.
Thank you for the questions.
Raw Swagger, RAW Swagger, SWAGGER.
So you just directed your first movie. Yeah. Congratulations. What's the name of the movie?
It's Summer with the Guys.
Summer with the Guys?
Yeah.
Where was it filmed at?
Yeah, directed. Yeah.
Hey, we're filming an interview.
It's directed by some friends, but the credit is for me just do some things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I did the dancing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But so I got that one.
Who's in the movie? Did you guys cast already? You filmed everything.
Yeah, shot the movie. I watched it.
Who's in the movie?
Me, my boy D Watt, my boy James Hardy, and my boy Rashad. I can't tell you too much about it.
You can't,
But it is a real. Let's just say, American Pie meets Chocolate Mike with a black cast. Was it not Chocolate Mike? Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
Chocolate Mike.
That was Chocolate City.
Chocolate City and Magic Mike.
Hey, you heard of Magic Mike?
Magic
Chocolate
Mike.
Mike.
That's light skin Mike.
I was thinking about both.
Ooh.
My favorite comedian is Richard.
Yeah, we got it.
What's the comment?
Richard Pryor, love
I'm gonna
Richard
shoot
Pryor.
everyone y'all to follow. I appreciate the feedback from people I see that are where I want to be.
Yeah, Titus,
Salute,
hit me up
Titus.
on the gram. Hit me up on the gram. Let's talk.
Yeah, we'll follow you back, Titus. Much
Yeah,
love, baby.
definitely.
Also, Richard Pryor is your favorite comedian?
I said Chocolate Mike. I did. My favorite comedian right now. There's this guy named Nathan Davis, comedian, bro. He is like Richard Pryor.
Do you see yourself directing more movies?
I think his avenue, I think his lane, like the way he approaches jokes in a sense.
Yeah,
his delivery, the setups.
The setups.
Yeah. Before the punchline.
Do you see yourself directing more movies in the future?
Yeah, I get lucky enough to be real, man. It's as weird as talent I rarely speak up on set, but the few times I've spoken up about scenes or shots, the DP, the director, everyone's always been like, "That's a great idea, Terrence. Why aren't you doing what I'm doing?" I'm like,
You're right.
Yeah, you direct the movie.
It's like y'all, when y'all say it like that, I was like,
yeah.
I just thought it'd be
I'm
a cool
in it.
idea.
I'm ready.
You know what I mean? Because I also like, you know, like where we from, we don't really have teams, so we shoot and edit our own shit. Y'all not gonna let
Chocolate Mike.
Even my chat was saying it. Chocolate Mike.
When you come to Tucson, yo, Chocolate Mike.
Like,
Chocolate Mike.
Chocolate Mike.
That's a new movie right there. That's a movie right there. That's a movie title.
We did it already. It's called Summer with the Guys.
Hey,
Summer with the Guys.
When's it gonna release? Wait.
We actually going through the works of all that now. I ain't gonna lie. This is when you do it yourself, you really learn this shit. This shit, just putting it out ain't putting it out. You know what I mean? So yeah, we
y'all still shooting,
we wrote it
man.
like 5 years ago, and it took us 2 years to film it, and then it took us another year to get it colored, edited. I also EP'd the soundtrack of it, so I met and had all the artists do all the songs, redid everything. I've never done that before. So being able to tell a producer how to create a beat based off of this scene, make it make sense, and then create 8 more. Huh?
You say deuce?
I stuttered. I produced. It's okay. No, it's okay. I told you. No, it's not an asshole. It's not. I know it sounds. Deuce is actually a beast. Like he's a king. He's a beast. No, but no. So I actually got to do that. So being in the music side of that was wild because I was actually scared as fuck. But when I turned in the 13 songs, they was just like, yo,
if you could direct like a biopic or for any artist, not including Nipsey, all right, we'll leave Nipsey out. That's fine. Who would it be? What artist would it be?
Like, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Yeah, if I could. I'm not saying like I could. Yo, if you gave me, the check, I could do the illest biopic. But like,
that's what you would do.
Like, if I had the chance, like, with the illest writers and stuff like that, like, I feel like I could contribute.
That's a story you would want to put out there.
Yeah, I would love to be. What? Imagine being part of it. I helped produce the biopic of Jay-Z or Kobe Bryant. What?
That'd be crazy. Hey, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be lit.
I'm gonna try to get into acting. I want to.
Don't try, fucking do it.
Got you, bro.
I want to. I'm pretty. I think I'm like natural on camera, bro. I think I should do it. I like it.
I took some acting.
One thing I did learn about you off camera is that you're a fucking gamer.
Oh yeah, he's a real gamer.
Yeah, it's crazy. He said gamer as you do.
You're a
super gamer.
You're a fucking gamer.
Oh yeah.
He's a professional gamer.
Not professional.
You stream on Twitch, right?
Yeah, I stream on Twitch.
That's professional.
How do we find you on Twitch?
Raw Swagger. Everything is Raw Swagger. That's the whole thing. I be playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, Apex, Overwatch.
But not 2K.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm the GOAT 2K.
Not the 2K.
But I don't know.
We get it in, but nah, I do get it in, and I've just like I said, I'm finally at a place now where I understand that the world is changing into a place of like do your own thing, and to be real with you, it was a hard concept. I don't know if it's PTSD, trauma, whatever the case may be, being black, being deprived, whatever the fuck it is. But I was kind of against the idea that people would want to give me money. If that makes, I know it sounds crazy, cause
I tell my kids all the time, don't try.
You know what I mean? Like, so it was like I was kind of hesitant on
be a
doing
doer
it.
Not trying.
But like I said, so I got on Twitch, and I just honestly I didn't really expect anything. I kind of was just doing it on my own time, and a community started building off of that.
What is your favorite game all time?
Call of Duty. Right? Which one? Fortnite is my favorite game right now, but just Warzone as a whole is kind of like, its thing. And to be real with you, like gaming was always something that I kind of did to escape things, and now I'm using gaming to kind of connect more and kind of lean more into like my fans and the people that I kick it with. Like I said, like it took me a while to really understand it, you know what I'm saying? But once I just started going live and people came in, like it's like I look forward to going live for them as much as they look forward to watching me on live. Like I look forward to the experience with them, being able to just chat with them, play my game, and just create a vibe in a community of people, which introduced me to like Discord, which is another platform to help me engage with fans and do watch shows and stuff like that. So just Twitch kind of like showed me that there's a group of people that could really fuck with me for me, and I don't have to be on like Stars or a major film.
Chocolate Mike shit, right?
Chocolate Mike.
Hey, part 2, let me know, man. I'll do a little dancing too,
Sabrina's got a question for you.
I do a little dancing too, man. Y'all starring, boy. I'll get out
might
there.
be too chocolate.
Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
Eat too chocolate. I can't go to watch the movie.
Hey, I'm just saying,
What do
man.
you feel is the hardest thing you had to endure coming up as an actor, and when you started to get famous, like what's the hardest thing you felt you had to go through?
Oh man, the hardest thing, easy. I love saying this. As much as I hate saying it, I love talking about it because it reminds me. Getting through losing my little brother to suicide at like a peak of my comedy. I know we kind of tapped into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was a challenging part for me because it was like, all right, everything you've been winning basically since a kid. I ain't gonna hold you, but like since a kid, I kind of been winning. You know what I'm saying? Through sports, school, I was good grades, good kid. I was the cute kid. I was the cutest one. You know what I mean? Like my family loved me kind of like the most in a sense. Like everyone, it was always like I was winning in everyone's eyes. You know what I mean? So the industry, when I started to pursue it, dancing, everything was going well. Stand up started off well. Like comics that was in the game heavy was hitting me up like, how the hell are you selling out shows like your own little venues? Who the hell are you? You're not hitting our stages. You know? So they like, and in my head, I don't know. I'm thinking, I'm like, I don't know. I'm doing what y'all doing. I thought they over here like, hey bro, let me get on your stage. And yeah, it was just like, how you doing it? I'm like, I don't. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
What advice would you give somebody who's trying to do the same shit?
To be honest, I say the advice is like,
thank you, Paris. I love you, girl.
How you want your story, bro? Like when I lost my little brother, like my life went downhill. I chilled out. I took time to grieve. I picked up drinking. I picked up smoking. Like I started wilding. You know what I mean? But then I started looking back. Like I'm aware, and I'm just like, how do I want my story being told? Like how do I want people to look at me, and how do I see my shit being written out? And I saw it being written out in a way that I didn't like. So I knew I couldn't just wake up tomorrow and just, have a great life. So I was just like, let me just slowly start working on my shit. Now I lost my brother. That's been like almost 8 years. And it still feels like yesterday. But it's still also still 8 years. So it's like they both matter. Like the pain still hurts, but I still give myself time to be like, yo, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's both. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
It don't like you have your moment where you're like it's been mad long, but then you have your moment where it's like this shit feels like yesterday.
She wants to know why your shirt's so tight.
Bro, she talking about his shirt so badly, bro. Bro, she just said something else about your shirt. She was like, I see you at Mr. X. You be in the gym every day.
What I want to know is this whole world, man, the whole globe, what country, what city, what venue, what stage, blank check where you would go perform right now.
Jamaica.
You want to know something? I think it'd be somewhere in Africa. And I say that, and I know it seems really trendy to say it like that right now, but to be real,
you're black. You're you're black.
So about right.
Perfect answer.
But it's because I'm black. No. But no, it's like I've had people that have said some curious things that make me go like. One, I've accepted the fact we've been brainwashed to look at that place in a way that is completely what it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Two, Egypt changed my life. Like I said, I didn't say it here, but I got a trip to go out there, and I was out there for 3 weeks, almost a month, and Egypt.
Amazing.
Egypt changed my life. Like that was like history for real. Like history in America is like it basically goes like slavery. That's it. You know what I mean? That's a couple hundred years. Egypt goes back thousands of years. So it's like you actually see actual history. Like you can see like this place has really been here. So
That's a great answer.
And then just also the people have gone to Africa and have came back. They come back with a different aura, a different vibe, and something that's just like they're like, we need to go back. Like they're trying to, they come back like, Dre, we need to go to Africa. You know what I mean? So it's like I want to know what that is, so I can get that too, because that's what I got when I was in ATL, and my friends would come out here. They'd be like, I'm going to LA for like 2 weeks to see what it's like, and come back, and then they come back. We ain't working hard enough. These niggas are talented. No, we good, but they're great. And then that's what made me go, wait, we not great over here? They're like, no, we're not. Go over there and see what's happening. I came over here, nigga. I was like, yo, I ain't going back to Atlanta. Keep the apartment. I'm staying in LA. They doing some other shit over here. I'm staying here. They doing some other shit. I love it. Yeah. So one more question. Go ahead.
The first thing that you buy.
Oh yeah.
Check type shit.
The first thing I did.
Please tell me.
There's two things I did that week. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta tell you, there's two things I did when I first got money. I went to the strip club and acted a fool.
Okay.
You get a John Morant.
You gotta give back.
I did. I had the gun.
You got the gun?
You gotta give back.
Let me tell you. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna get there. Nah, nigga. I did the most. Well, hold on, no, listen. I used the gun one time because I knew how much I put in there, and I was like, all right, let's go. And I was like, wait, that was 5 seconds, bitch. Oh,
I'm gonna do it the old school way.
Hold up. I ain't talking about how much I spent. Just know I'll never do that again. But the second thing I did was I did an amazing transaction to my mom. That was fire. There was the mama house with the stepdaddy cars. That was that. So being able to do that, right? That was that. But now that I'm older, I still realize I did that shit wrong. Yeah, but no one taught me like business. I did that shit with cash. It's not the best way to go about it. You can save money. Yeah, I'm better now. I'm better now. Like that whole just getting the cash shit it sound good. But there's ways around that now, you know what I mean, just to save more and even make more. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to spend as much as you think in order to own things or to get things like that. So I just wish I would have just learned that. But being able to do it, period, was
learn from the process.
Now that's a good question though. Your mom, how did she like I saw the videos and I saw how she was when your success changed. Like tell me about how to make you feel to be able to be like, Mom, I can do this for you now.
Dude, this is crazy. Like that's just I can do. She's my why, nigga. Like my mom is my why. Like my story doesn't it sounds wild and my dad knows, he gets it. She's my why. Like, you know, my mom and dad's relationship was wild. And as a kid, I had this weird gem where I understood that, you know, they was going through their shit. They just happened to have kids.
Yeah.
So I was able to see that at a very young age. I thank God for it all the time. Whereas it wasn't like, why is my mom and dad like this? It was more so like, why are they going through that? Because he wasn't taking it out on me. He was taking it out on my mom.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So in a sense of like her being my kind of like best friend in a sense of all that, like my mom, like what I went through with her being in a shelter, sleeping in the car, the hotel, you know what I mean? All those moments were struggles, but it was also bonding moments for me because it was like, oh, my mom's really going through some shit.
He was older brother too.
She got a little kid to take care of at the same time. So I would always look at my days and be like, how is she figuring this out? Because I look at life now, I'm like, in my life and my mom's life, like where I'm at now, like I would have had like a 12-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still don't have no kids. So I just knowing what my mom went through as a young age, I kind of respected parenting at a young age. So I knew what it was. So being able to grind out and know that like as I get older, my mother is going to need what she gave to me from me. So it's like if I can do that for her, then I can do it for my lady and I can do it for my family. You know what I mean? So
that's what motivates you, like to keep going and going hard.
Yeah, because that's my dog, bro. That's my best friend. That's who I talk to every day. You see, I'll call her right now in the middle of the sleep. She'll wake up. I FaceTime her. My mama's my dog, bro. That's my dog.
I got a question.
What's up?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I don't know, nigga.
That's about the realest nigga answer.
Nah, like, here's the thing, bro. My whole journey.
But like the question, what I mean by what I mean by the question is.
No, I know what you mean. That's I've been asked this a lot. That's why I've answered it so quickly. I don't really give myself those type of goals. I still have those type of approaches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, okay, I want to have some things, but my thing is this, bro. If I'm inspiring people, like when I leave y'all, in a sense, like when I go wherever I'm going after I leave here, if y'all leave here like, hey, shit, I could probably do like whatever that is, mission accomplished. Fact. Because I just grew up around a bunch of people who just didn't feel like that. Yeah, and every time I said I wanted to do something, they gave me a reason why we couldn't do it. And I kept saying, I'm not looking for no's, nigga. I'm looking for hows. Yeah. I'm looking for, you know what I mean, ways. So if you ain't got no ways, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, anytime people ask me like, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? I just want to be in a place to where like I walk in and niggas like, I want to do something better than what I've been doing. So that's literally it.
Great answer. Great answer.
In the mic, ask them if you can go back to your past self. What advice would you give to yourself so you can do better today?
Yeah, if people, that's a good question. If you would go back to your past self, what advice would you give yourself?
You're gonna laugh at me. Like, I have a whole story about this.
Let's do it. Let's go.
I made a whole video about it. There's basically oh man, it's really hard to say without quoting some of the things. So basically, I had wrote a letter to myself. And I kind of, it's in the tuck, but I made a video about it. And basically, it was just saying, like, if I could travel back in time and talk to little me, I'd tell him, like, put the drugs down, maybe pick a book up. You know what I'm saying? The whole world is looking for you, nigga. You should look up, you know, type shit. It kind of rhymes in a sense. I'm trying to remember certain things.
That's a bar.
It said, I'm trying to remember because it's so old. It's so old. We did it. But there's just things that like the tough love I gave my little brother, you know, made me feel like I was trying to just prepare him for the world, but in a sense of like maybe he could have used a little more love. You know what I'm saying? And not that I regret it, but it's just like little moments where I go, you know, like, hey, you was a little rough on him. He probably needed that love. Like, you could have dealt with the roughness, but he couldn't. Yeah, I don't fault myself for it, but it's just little things like that. No, I'm not. No, I got hella help, therapy and all that. One thing, hey, black man, get therapy. Yeah. I got one of them.
No cap, you made me realize some shit right now.
But it's just it's little things like that, and it's just I guess the mistakes and not having regrets, but it's just like, yo, I wish I would have believed in myself earlier, even though I've always believed in myself. I didn't take the leap of faith until later. I kind of did the typical good grades, basketball, and then figure it out, and, you know. But
I'm glad you brought that up. You're an athlete, aren't you? Did you play football?
Basketball.
Yeah. What position did you play?
Bro, I play everything. Quarterback, running back, receiver, basketball. I play guard, shooting guard. I play both of them. I got it popping.
That's what's up.
Because you was
tatted on me too.
You was one of the best in your school. Like you had like
rolls right there.
But I didn't have guidance, so that's where it slipped off. That's like I went to a lot of people don't even know I went to the military because I was kind of embarrassed because I was supposed to go to college to play ball. But to be real with you, I thought college was something you just signed up for, like after high school. So nobody guided me. You know what I'm saying?
During high school,
they just seen me being good. And so he's straight. You know what I mean? And my stepdad, he played pro ball, but he didn't know how much people didn't help me because he saw everyone on my top. So he didn't want to step in and do too much because he knew he was there. He was like, if you need something, I got you. He was setting me up with meetings and stuff with schools. But he's like, you got to do your part. And I didn't know what my part was because no one ever taught me shit. You know what I mean? So after that, I was like, I'm going to college. He was like, where? And I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. He's like, nigga, figure it out. you graduated. Fuck you mean? College starting in a little bit.
Man, you late.
That's
What you
funny.
doing? So I was just like, oh shit, I got a little embarrassed. So
Yeah.
I went to the like military to kind of like hide out. You know what I mean? Navy. You know what I mean? So then that, then VA. Yep. So
Yeah, for sure.
Man, shout out to the
all the
military, man. I got
veteranos.
2 brothers, Marines and the Army, man.
I have a good question for you, real quick. Now, you do music. You did music on the TV show, on a series. Can you ever see yourself doing music out like now?
Hell yeah!
Like just doing music. Do you think people
I know that one all
want
acting,
to see
bro.
you?
His voice sound good on the mic.
On like
That's
just like doing music, and because I see you, like I said, I was like, okay,
definitely one. That
you
was
might can
all
do. You
acting.
probably could do this thing
That
outside
was
of
not all
acting.
bro.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I've done some things, you know what I mean? Like, so when I booked the role, like I said, I never rapped before. So in order for me to literally do my job the way I like wanted to, I had to really lock in and train. You know what I'm saying? So I practiced music for about a year, you know what I'm saying, before I got in there and really started to do it. So I have music that I did with friends that they helped me write and help me create and stuff like that. And we was able to knock it out, and it ended up being like really dope shit. Yeah, so
It's time to take it home, Jacob.
If I can make it make sense visually,
it's time to take it home.
Then yeah, you know, I mean, I have stuff that's out. So if it makes sense, like I said, visually, then I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Honestly, I can't front. I could see you as an artist.
I can too.
Yeah,
and that's not just being a super fan of Regal. You feel me? But I know the difference between. I watch a lot of like shows. I watch movies all the time. I love the shit. So I could tell the difference between the acting and like the difference between I'm playing a role. No, like literally the characters that he was blessed with, it all got a piece of him in it.
Yeah.
So and then I had to watch outside of the films and everything, but I see how he act and how he move. He's literally got a part of every character that he played. So it's in them. So
my little sprinkle.
You
catch that.
I caught it, man.
I mean, shout out to everybody.
I want to.
Hey, Luz, that's my mom's name. Just want you to know that. That's wild. Shout out to Luz. I got I have Luz tatted on my arm. That's kind of wild. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, so he got your name tatted.
Which arm is it?
The middle arm.
No, it's the other one. Hold on. I'm not playing. I'm serious. Hold on. Watch. The middle arm. Not the middle arm.
What middle arm?
Look.
He got 2 arms.
Look. It says Luz.
Oh, it says Luz. It says Luz.
It says Luz.
Hey, it says it.
Hey, Luz, thank you for all your support. You definitely showed a lot of love.
Yeah,
I really appreciate you for tuning in week after week. You've been following my journey the past couple of years. I really appreciate you staying up late, doing this. You're a mom. You got a beautiful family. So again, thank you for taking the time to do this. And please show your kids this interview. We got a great example of success right here. Inspiration. I can't thank you enough for blessing us.
I got one question too. One last one. Last question.
Last question.
Since you said, because you know one thing that you was telling me at your crib that you had learned, and I was trying to do that more now, is listen. And what you said was you play sports, right? And the greatest, like, you're a great actor.
Thank you.
So I feel like in the future, to these, people are gonna be watching. To all these directors and everything, guess what? I think you'll be a great role in any sports, movies, basketball movies, football movies. Would you see yourself doing that in the future?
That's the goal.
That's the goal. You hear it. You heard it here first.
Well, I don't know about Creed. I ain't that swole. I ain't
Creed. I'm talking about like basketball, football, baseball.
For sure. No, that is one of my like top 3 goals is to book a major sports role. Whether it be football. Like I ain't gonna lie, it sound old, but I ain't gonna lie. Like I found this gem as a kid, and it's gonna crack people up. But there's this movie called Rudy.
Oh yeah, that's my shit. We know Rudy.
We know Rudy. A lot of people don't know about Rudy, bro.
Rudy lit. Rudy lit.
Honestly, bro, if I could play like a Rudy,
yes.
Or the underdog.
Yes.
That was my thing. Like football, I was a smaller guy, so I was kind of like work done to the like NFL. That was kind of my like little, guy I looked up to. You know what I'm saying? So if I could do any type of movie like that, or just basketball, football, whatever the case may be, that just shows underdog going through some shit.
And you will do it.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
Do it for sure.
No doubt about it. Well, y'all, this has been a very, very special episode. CityBoys, Los Angeles, Bar Talk TV, Terrence. Hey, one time.
We're gonna make a drink.
We're gonna close out like we usually do. Ready?
Hey.
I got one. All right. The Henny gone. The Henny gone, ain't it?
It's on the way.
That's the second bottle? I ain't even touched that one?
Hey, no.
That's crazy.
Hey,
that nigga have a bad shower and that's what I gotta experience? That's crazy, bro.
Terrence, come back.
Hey, we gonna close it out, Terrence.
Hold on. I gotta go drink the fucking backwash of the Henny.
Hey, we got another one on the way. Listen, we're gonna close out like we usually do. Ready? For everyone here today.
For everyone here today.
And for everyone we lost
along the way.
I like that.
Cheers. Bar Talk TV.
Thank you all for watching.
Salute.
LA edition.
Outside at the same time.
We did it.
Whole chocolate mic audition, brother. Hey, I'm telling you.
Hold on. Hey, we still on. Niggas didn't end it. I know how this shit work. This is how you get caught up. Hey, I've been here before.